Still pushing your West Side Story agenda. Way back then.
Academy Award winner, by the way.
Did he really win the Oscar for West Side Story?
Yeah.
No.
It won 9 or 10,
Yeah,
right?
it won a lot of Oscars.
Good Lord.
Movie.
Hi, welcome. It's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hi.
Not any news desk, the Silac news desk. Pat Godwin, hello.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey.
The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Center, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello.
Thank you very much. Yeah, George Chakiris, Best Supporting Actor,
Please
West
stop.
Side Story. I was just trying to help Tim. God, that's a great song. Did you know that Babe Ruth was George Herman Ruth? Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, very good, very good, very good. And speaking of the New York Yankees, the media got their way, huh?
What? Is that what they're saying?
There's some idiots are saying that, yeah.
Tickets are nuts already. Nosebleeds are $1,000.
Wow.
For up in the, and the most expensive right now, $45,000 a ticket. That's what it says.
Wow. Have you ever been to a World Series game in person?
Yes, I have. Reds and the A's in 1990, I want to say.
Oh, cool.
When Canseco got hit in the head with the ball, I think so.
You ever been to an All-Star game?
Never been to an All-Star game. Always remember the Ray Fosse, Pete Rose All-Star game, but I've never been to an All-Star game.
I went to an All-Star game, and a guy right near me got beamed. Took him out in a stretcher. That's my memory of it.
Are you sure that he didn't fake getting hit in the head with the ball so he wouldn't have to hear you talk the rest of the game? Yeah, they are. They sure are.
This will be a very exciting series. The way this is going, we're going to have the bats of November. Yikes.
I wanted to see the Mets and the
Yankees
play. Yeah, the Subway Series.
No, you want to see the best.
2000.
The two best players.
I guess.
It's going to be fun. Now,
I don't know, though. Are they the best players, or they just hit the most home runs? I mean, a great baseball player would be good at fielding and hitting, right? Not just...
Yeah, but it'll be fun.
Of course, yeah.
Was Mark McGwire a great baseball player, or did he just hit the ball far? I don't know.
He was okay at first.
Was Dave Kingman a great baseball player for the Cubs, or did he just hit long home runs?
I don't know the answer to any of these questions, but
right, so-
it should be fun.
Now you can't argue with Shohei because he'll hit 58 home runs, 54 stolen bases, and win 19 games.
So you want to see him in the World Series?
Yeah, I guess.
Now we have a lot to get to today. Including, I thought we might open up with a request. Patty G in the studio with us. Pat, can you grab your axe over there?
Yes.
And by the way, we need to start checking in with each other before we go into the green room, because what just happened can't ever happen again.
What happened?
The four of us were standing in front of the microwave, almost touching, and wondering what the hell the other one was doing. And I heard Josh mumble, "Oh, what the hell?" And we need to start figuring this. We need to go and shoot.
I went in there by myself. The next thing you know, everyone was in there.
No, that's not true. Because who'd you say hello to when you came in?
Yeah, but then you left.
That's absolutely not. No, he was there when I walked in.
Oh, sorry.
You dirty liar.
You're such a liar.
I came around the corner and saw all of you and turned around.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
You did the right thing.
Reaction.
You got to.
You did the right thing.
Okay, well, I was just juicing up my coffee.
Hey, by the way, you were right. George Chakiris did win the supporting actor Oscar.
Got to shut up.
I know,
You too?
but I was wrong.
Well, was supporting.
Supporting you.
What was this, 1959, 1960?
62, maybe?
I think 62 or 3. I'm not sure. The larger point is I love that George song from Tim. God, that just makes me laugh. Maybe we should do a sequel. Pick another name. And
Rip off somebody's idea?
No, don't
Ralph?
do a tribute to him.
Okay, I could do
A
that.
tribute to the man. What name would you want to pick?
Pat. That's my favorite name.
Pat.
Chick. We could go with Chick or Charlie.
There's a Charlie. How about Charlie?
It's going to be a short song.
Charlie's on my mind.
Short song with Chick. But we do have a request to start things off.
It'd be all about me.
Pat.
You name it, I'll play anything you want.
This was a song apparently played at a wedding, according to this nice letter here from Robin in Green Bay. Robin, let's see. Good morning, knuckleheads.
Oh,
Bye.
I attended a wedding over the weekend. The DJ played The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
What?
It had to have been a joke.
It was absolutely a joke.
Have a great week. Robin in Green Bay. Well, thank you very much. That's an odd choice for a wedding, don't you think?
Man.
Very.
And now for the father of the bride to dance. We have The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Well, Green Bay, of course, was on the Great Lakes.
Sure.
Edmund Fitzgerald, of course, tragically sank in Lake Superior. Not Lake Michigan, but I thought, Pat, you could do your tribute. We rarely get to play it this early.
Here we go. It sits down below like the ship we all know, the rectum of Ella Fitzgerald. She'd scat when she sang, and her bottom would bang. A disaster when the winds would come early. The Fitzgerald family emailed me, said stop singing about poor Ella's rectum. I said I'll do my best, but Tom has a request, and it's very hard to reject him. I like to sing my own songs, but they don't last long, even though I work hard to perfect them. Tommy G likes parodies about bee-holes and farts. His favorite is this Fitzgerald's rectum. So here we go. A doctor, it said, would always turn his head when performing her colon procedure. There's polyps and corn and Louis Armstrong's horn, the rectum of Ella Fitzgerald.
Say I do. You may kiss the bride. Yes, a wedding reception request, apparently. Who knew and why? Thank you very much, Patty G. That reminds me, Pat Godwin is going to be our star headliner at the Larchwood, Iowa location of the Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort right near Sioux Falls, South Dakota, coming up Friday night. Al Jackson, Pat Godwin, Jeffrey Oskey, and your host, Josh Arnold. That's going to be a great show. And I understand herding the cats will be Ms. Jessica Hooker. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
You'll be there helping everybody out?
Yeah.
Okay, good for you.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be a great night.
You should go up and introduce Josh for the evening. That'd be fun.
You could do that.
Right?
Yeah. Or we could let our guy from...
Well, he could introduce he could introduce you.
Okay.
That's information at GrandFallsCasinoResort.com. Find out about that. Give me the teaser. What's coming up in sports?
We had 2 Monday Night Football games last night. The Ravens and the Cardinals come out on top, just like I told you it would, although the Ravens don't win by enough points. I'm sorry. The Cardinals don't win by enough points, just by 2. I had Cardinals minus the 3. How is that fair? What happened to the meaningless majesty of the last-minute field goal to cover the spread? They had a last-minute field goal. They should have kicked 2. I don't know.
Gone for a touchdown.
Anyway, we'll have a Deshaun Watson update. We'll have the Dolphins get their starting quarterback back this week, possibly. The NBA season opens tonight, and David Rush rears his questionable head during world record. And that Deshaun Watson thing, I hadn't gotten a chance to see that yet. I was watching the game, but I had the sound muted because Scott Hansen still talks. And when Deshaun Watson's tendon let go, and it looked exactly like the Jets quarterback with Aaron Rodgers. When the tendon lets go and it goes boing, and you see the leg vibrate. Looked exactly the same way, and he's down on the ground, and the Browns fans chanting, "You deserve it." It's the loudest thing I've ever heard at a sporting event in my entire life. It was troubling.
And this is a 1-year recovery, right? So
at least
that means they got to pay him.
Yeah.
That'll be rough.
You deserve it.
Wow. Well, thank you very much.
You know that Frampton comment like, do you feel like we? The crowd goes, feel like we do. Think, do you deserve it? Same thing.
Oh,
that was
wow.
amazing.
And Mr. Frampton inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Good friend of the show.
To explain the year for us. All right.
What?
Explain the whole year. We're going to go back to Frampton and winning the.
No, it happened 2 nights ago.
I know, but okay.
You brought it up. Who brought up Peter Frampton?
It wasn't because of. I didn't want you to go over the last year that we've been on the air, but you kind of tend to do that. It was my fault. So.
Okay. Now, right now, this part of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp.
Sorry?
What was that?
Totally my fault. Seals.
If you're hearing seals, and you shouldn't be,
try BetterHelp. They have the seal of good health.
I'll start over again. The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a more elegant manner because the therapy is done online. So grab your laptop or your smartphone and you're able to deal with a therapist. That way, here's how it works. You go through a little questionnaire. You'll get matched up with the BetterHelp people. You'll get matched up with a licensed therapist. The latest I heard was 36,000 therapists are participating in this program. You can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. And the idea is to be able to access therapy in a simpler way. Like I said, you grab your laptop or your smartphone or your desktop, whatever you're using, and you can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be. So it's all about flexibility and convenience at the same time about the importance of therapy. Therapy can help you learn to accept all parts of you. In this spooky Halloween season, maybe take off that mask, look inside yourself. It can be very good for you. So visit BetterHelp.com, and there's a special address for you, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. That'll knock 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BT Show. Also, coming up, a lot of exciting things in the world of news, including Orca's. And weren't you guys paper boys like me? Pat, no?
Nope.
No? Yeah, I was a paper boy for many years. A profession that's kind of going away to a degree.
And hopefully we'll have Josh go into a tizzy next. We'll have the supporting actors who should have won the Oscar instead of George Chakiris. The nominees that were at the time, Chakiris won the Oscar. Wait till you hear who was nominated. They were passed over for that clown in West Side Story.
The guy's a great actor. He played Riff, in the West End production. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, what kind of vacations do you get? And since you travel so much, Jim, I would imagine that
a vacation
would be staying home.
Yes.
I know last summer you had you
went camping.
Your semi-disastrous camping experience.
It's my wife. I married this woman who loves to camp, and I'm indoorsy.
Yeah,
she always brings up camping's a tradition in my family. I'm like, hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with the house.
Yeah.
My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. If it's so great outside, why are all the bugs trying to get in my house?
How true.
Well, I'm with you on that.
Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic. Yeah. He is not a happy camper. Well, why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite. He's the happiest camper. He gets to take a shower.
Yeah.
The camping thing.
Camping.
Are you a shower man versus a bathtub man?
I'm a neither. I'd rather do nothing.
Yeah, just lay in bed.
The shower, yeah, definitely. The bath thing, that seems like a lot of work.
It does.
That just seems, I don't know.
You have to wait.
Yeah, it's just you gotta figure out. You gotta stand up. Mm-hmm. It's like once I'm standing, I don't want to have to, sit down and then stand again. I'm that lazy. And chick's like,
brilliant.
You are talking my language. I never thought of that before.
And when you stand up out of a bath, don't you have all the suds on you, too?
Yeah.
You're sitting in all that.
Then you got to go take a shower to clean out.
Then you have to rinse off.
Take a shower. I don't understand it.
And they're slippery. Old people get themselves broken hips all the time in them.
Yeah.
I hate bathtub showers more than anything.
Relaxing.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Mary and I primarily do physics experiments involving flatulence. Basic stuff.
Oh, yeah. It really does bubble. How about that?
Hold a match to the surface of the water, that sort of thing.
I would have never thought of that.
I've not thought of that either.
This is the first show
Now
in a
you're
long
going to
time.
want to take a bath.
I'm going to have to take a bath to see if it works
I
now.
have to take notes.
You guys don't take baths with your significant others?
Well, sure. I mean, I've done that.
Not if you want them to stay your significant others. Honey, let's take a bath. Why don't you do that? I got check out Sports Center.
You know what Christie wants? She wants a bubble bath.
And some sodomy.
That's exactly right.
No.
See, we have to
You
explain.
have to be very careful what you say and it's taken out of context.
Family-friendly show.
That doesn't work. See, people don't realize that Christie didn't actually say that. Chick
And
has
some sodomy.
Well, who is that then?
No, but I mean, she said it in a different
We were
context.
talking about something totally different.
I mean, you have it on tape. and they
Isolated,
think
just-
You just keep playing it, right?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking. Do you see me moving?
Christie, what do you
And
want
some
for
sodomy.
Christmas?
Well,
now, Jim, now you're
I
playing.
want some nice.
No, don't play
Christie
the game.
wants some perfume.
And some sodomy.
Okay. Wow. Do I have to come over there? I'm not feeling well.
All right.
That won't be on the TV show.
No.
No, I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just. This is what the Surgeon General is saying.
I know.
So
I think those women who can't are pretty much, by and large, selfish, aren't they?
Screw you, chick.
Don't you wish just once they'd have a day, one day a year, where you could say whatever you wanted in the radio? Just so that one time.
I'm over here working, okay?
You know what you could do?
What?
Walk in there and have Dean do it for you. You walk in there, tell Chick what you want to say, and he can fix it for you. A few minutes ago, Chick said something mean to Christie, and she,
I didn't. Was that mean? I was
Yes,
just
it
making
was.
an observation.
I was saying that some women are unable to breastfeed for a number of reasons, and you said.
The main reason I can think of is because they're selfish.
So Christie
She
wanted.
seems very well adjusted
Right
and
now.
very
Christie
intelligent.
wanted to respond, and I have great faith in our editor.
Me too, because if
Christie
not, I've
wanted
lost
to
my
respond.
job.
We now have the response.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
Hey, chick, you. You've never had to breastfeed. You don't know what it's like. You're a ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. So shut your mouth, you stupid ass.
You know, that last beep could have used a little more word.
A little less a little less.
And not so much hole. A little heavy on the hole on that one.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Christie having surgery, I guess, on one of her eyes. Is that right?
Yeah, right now, Christie's having.
Might be over, right?
This is going to be great. She won't have to wear glasses anymore. Well, she's doing, I think, one eye this week and then one next week. I did the same thing. When you had it done, did you do them both at the same time?
No, we all get it one eye at a time.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm good to see you about it. Chick, how'd you...
Watch your mouth, Tom, when you're talking to Ace, okay?
I feel like Ace's response suggested that Tom had asked Ace that a few times.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
I'll explain how radio works. See, not everybody was here when I asked them last time. And
when I got the initial LASIK, they did both eyes at the same time. But this next, the multifocal.
Yeah. So she's
they
actually
did one eye at a time.
She's actually having lenses put inside her eyeball. I'm not sure which one, but I kind of want her to wear an eye patch for the next couple weeks just so we could go, "Arr, what's happening in the news? Arr."
Yeah, any excuse to wear an eye patch, I say.
Oh, yeah. Especially around Halloween. People don't know if you're pulling a gag or...
Oh, actually, I asked her. She said they didn't want her to be wearing one.
Yeah, she doesn't need to.
She said she couldn't wear a patch.
There must be some reason, yeah.
Yeah, and when she was a little girl, she had to wear one for a long time, right? Because she had a, what do you call it? What's the go funny eye? What's
lazy eye.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go funny eye isn't the scientific.
Yes.
I see. Jess Hooker is here with us. And do you prefer Ms. or Miss?
Ms.
You prefer Ms?
Sure.
That wasn't very heartfelt.
You're the only person that uses that. So.
Ms. or Miss anymore.
Whatever you want to do,
out.
Tom.
I'm trying to be polite and correct.
Ms. are out. That's kind of out.
What? Ms. is out?
Yeah, all that stuff's out.
Isn't it respectful?
Kind of, but no.
Does Ms. That just feels more appropriate for someone who's been married and divorced, right?
Oh, so you're a Miss, and then you're a Mrs., and then you're a Ms.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right, but.
But you're still a Mister, right, Pat?
No, but we're always. I think
every day.
The Ms., and Miss, because we're always Misters. I think they don't want to.
Well, this just gets so complicated. I was just reading that Latinx thing is not taking off. That thing's apparently among the Latin community, they're going, no, we're Latino. So you can't. In other words, you can't win. Is what I'm trying to say.
First break, it was my fault. Okay, that's all I'm saying. This next break, I got.
No, I'm just saying that it's really hard to keep up.
It is.
Anyway, as we all know, people who listen to the Bob and Tom is a big West Side Story nut. Right? 1962.
I enjoyed the original movie. I've seen the Broadway play a couple times, on Broadway.
In 1962, the Academy Awards, the 34th Annual Academy Awards, Best Actor Maximilian Schell for Judgment at Nuremberg. I've never seen that. But
Either have I.
It's supposed to be a wonderful movie. In that category, nominated Paul Newman for The Hustler. He lost.
Wow.
Now, by the way, parenthetically, wouldn't he get it for The Color of Money?
Yes.
Which is a really bad sequel to...
It's a good movie. It's not as good as The Hustler.
Nothing. The Hustler is one of the top 10 movies of all time, I think.
Jackie Gleason.
Didn't he win for that, Jackie Gleason? What do you know?
I'll get to that, Pat. Best Supporting Actor. Best Supporting Actor.
George Chakiris.
George Chakiris for...
by the way, he's not Puerto Rican. He's of Greek heritage.
Oh, okay.
Still alive, by the way.
Great for him. Nominated Jackie Gleason for The Hustler.
Already should have won. Definitely.
Oh, no. George C. Scott for The Hustler. Remember him?
Yeah,
he was the money man?
Yeah.
He was just a great
So
prick.
either one of those guys.
Either one. But no. The guy in the pleated pants and the pressed rayon shirt having a knife fight out in the streets of pristine New York City.
West Side.
West Side.
Not the Upper West Side. That'd be...
I'm fighting a losing battle. I can feel it. And what's her face? Rita Moreno won for
Best Actress.
Supporting role. That's right. Mm-hmm. Best Actress was Sophia Loren for Two Women.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Is that a good movie?
Yeah.
Audrey Hepburn and her neck nominated for Breakfast at Tiffany's. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
I like her neck.
That's
like her neck?
that's Christie's favorite movie.
She likes a long neck. Christie likes a long neck. You like a long neck, Tom?
I mean, not freakishly long, no.
Not like Audrey Hepburn.
I'm sure she was lovely in her day. Right?
Everything but that neck, boy.
Okay, over there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Want to go over Monday Night Football?
Quickly. No, I'm sorry. We have to go over a couple things we learned yesterday. Don't you want to do that?
Oh, yeah. Let's go over that. That'll bring the room up. Okay.
We don't have to. I thought it was your idea.
Monday Night Football.
Is it my fault? No. Tom, what happened yesterday? Go.
Well, I don't know if you tried them yet, but Josh on a road trip found at a truck stop those mini wax bottles over there.
Did you eat those?
No, not yet.
They're full of this super sugary syrup
I am not having one because they look like they were packaged when we were kids.
Yeah. I mean,
the same exact thing. Yeah.
I cannot believe they're still being manufactured.
Yeah.
Is there a date on those? No.
Hookers open them up.
And we decided, it is Ms. Hooker, we decided?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
December 5th, 2025.
Oh, okay. That's
So
when
we're
they
good.
expire?
Yeah.
Okay, they're very good. Now, these are little tiny wax.
Oh, they're from the future.
I can't believe they expire.
There's
Are you going to try one for us?
Yeah, I will.
I bet you these things aren't differently flavored at all, but your brain tricks you into thinking
Yes.
You got a red one.
the different colors.
Fruit Loops.
Now, these are little wax. They look like they're, how long are they?
Didn't we learn that about Fruit Loops?
Yeah, they're all the same flavor.
They're all the same flavor.
2.5 inches.
That is 6 inches.
It's 6 inches.
That's a Pat scale, but that's about 2.5 inches. It's
I've
a little
never
red
had one of
wax
these.
bottle. Bite off
So
the
you
top.
bite off the top, which is already unpleasant. And it's like biting into a birthday candle, and then
Yeah.
I heard that.
And then you suck out the fluid.
That doesn't look pleasant. And
I mean, she's grimacing.
Ace went ahead and ate the bottle. Do you remember that part?
She's tipping her head back like she's doing a shot.
Chugging it back.
Sucking her
All
down.
right.
How is it?
It didn't even look like it came out.
It tastes like a melted cherry popsicle.
Oh,
It's not terrible.
All right.
that's not bad.
Really?
Because Pat claimed he loved these as a kid. I say
Loved
claimed,
them.
but of
No,
course
I loved them.
you really did.
No, you can eat these because you're vegan, I know.
Loved them. I loved them years ago.
Can you have one right now? Is it legal?
I don't want to. I'll do it.
Try different colors and see if they taste different.
Once again, what is the name of this particular product?
Wax bottle.
Wax bottle.
Wax bottles. Okay, they
They
pretty
didn't
much.
even try.
Give me the one mark.
Yeah, they didn't make like fun,
Like space vessels.
fun juice or something. Pat's biting off the tip.
Oh, he's doing it like an old
Just
pro.
as I remember it.
Okay, now he
Old
tips
pro.
the head back and sucks.
Cheers.
Oh,
Fantastic.
still good.
Oh, yeah.
Just as good.
Good and sweet.
Oh, it's almost
I have no doubt. I have no doubt those wax bottles were packaged in 1957.
Now, are those made in the USA?
They are. I saw on the.
Oh,
back.
really?
They're,
Oh, good. Oh, it's good to
Yeah.
know. I feel a little safer then. It's not like bat
believe they were
urine, bat urine from China.
Fenton, Missouri.
Yeah, Fenton, my hometown.
You're from Fenton?
I am.
These are from Fenton.
Yeah. I bought them in Fenton.
We just said
You lived
that.
right next door to these growing up.
Well, these are fresh. These are right out of the right out of the warehouse.
This is cool. Did you go down to the Fenton bottling plant?
Boy,
I did.
Jess is working that bottle. Like
I went down to the
her
wax-
life depends on it.
wax bottling.
Look at me, girl.
So are they pretty tasty?
Yeah.
Now, Ace, as a child, you used to eat the whole thing.
Not the whole thing, but part of it.
Yeah.
Chew it
me
down?
too. Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
I
did
could have
too.
sworn you said you ate the whole thing yesterday. I don't know where I got that.
Probably good for your bowel health, I'm assuming.
I don't think so.
Pat, did you eat
I
that?
give up.
You actually just ate the
I
bottle?
don't eat it.
I'm not eating it. I'm chewing it.
Yeah.
And that's pleasant?
Yeah.
What?
I know a lot of people that would chew on the
You
bottle.
chewing it like gum?
Yeah.
Are you going to spit it out?
When I want to, later.
Is it really that
After
good?
a song or two.
Okay, well, go and whip out the guitar, try singing with that thing in your mouth.
Okay.
I want to do your sing-along song anyway.
Mouth so bad.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Put that back in there.
Oh, he's chewed on the bottle. Okay. That was certainly one of the highlights yesterday. Now, we've talked about the fact that Christie's having her eye surgery today, and she'll be back tomorrow with one eye working with a lens inside it. So our friend Dr. Lantern handling that for her.
Wait a minute. We might have the procedure here. Hang on.
Oh, my goodness.
How good is this song, though? But it gets started and you go,
Great song. Jackson Brown, Dr. My Eyes. Thank you, Jackson. We had an interesting discussion yesterday about the presidential seal. Josh said when he's president, he wants to have actual seals follow you around.
I will have a seal that comes around to every...
So when you go to a room, the seals go and then hail to the chief.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. It's not the craziest thing I've heard for a president.
I'll go, thank you, Presidential Seal.
That's
Appreciate
right.
you.
And we've discovered that former President Gerald Ford had a beautiful home in Beaver Creek, Colorado, ski country. Beautiful ski in, ski out place right there on the mountain. And
he is like your perfectly constructed human. Why aren't you best friends with Gerald Ford?
He's deceased.
He skis,
Mr. Ford
he
was
lives out there. What happened?
You know, I went to college, don't you?
Michigan.
University of Michigan.
Yeah.
Played football. But he had the presidential seal. I assume it's still in that home. You can see pictures of it online. There's a beautiful presidential seal in the lobby. Very nice. Beautiful inlaid floor.
If you live in a house and you call the front door the lobby, I don't.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Maybe
I don't understand.
Probably foyer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's probably. Do you say foyer?
I do.
Oh,
that is the pronunciation.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the correct.
Oh, pardon moi.
What about Charles Boyer? Isn't that Charles Boyer? Maybe it is Charles Boyer.
I find I find it really annoying when people are reviewing a memoir. How about memoir? Yeah. This is America, okay? Okay, sorry.
That surprises me that you're on that side.
Yeah, I know. Usually I'm on the pretentious side of things. It really is distracting that I can't even make up my mind. So we have the presidential seal. We found out this was an interesting story yesterday. There's a prize for the cleanest restroom in America, and Pat actually has been to the one that came in second.
Yeah.
What's it called? Hop
Shop.
The Hop Shop in Kentucky. Mm-hmm. Voted the cleanest restroom out there.
Shouldn't it be the Plop Shop?
Should be.
Yeah.
But it's nice and clean. We also had.
Doesn't mean plopping doesn't occur.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
The drop shop.
Now, do you know the cool story about plop, plop, fizz, fizz?
Oh, God. I do know the story.
Okay, then I'm not going to.
But to call it cool is really generous.
We can't go over everything we've ever said in our lives. Please.
The best restroom, do you remember who won it? It was the Maverick service station in Utah, in Salt Lake City, Utah.
I thought it was at the airport, but it's a service station next to the airport, right?
But the only reason I want to bring it up is in second place, Lambeau Field, which is amazing.
Surprising.
Yeah, but good for them.
There's quite a difference between Lambeau Field and Wrigley Field, where they do the urinal trough dive. And Lambeau Field has the most beautiful bathroom.
Miss Hooker, you ever seen that video?
I've seen the video.
A guy at Wrigley dives into the trough. I've always wondered if he went back to his seat, sliding down a 3-inch deep trough of urine.
He could go back to his seat. He would just smell like every other Cubs fan.
Fenton, Missouri, Josh Harmon. Remember that kid.
Okay, thank you very much. We learned about Al Pacino in his new book called, was it Sonny Boy?
Yes. Yeah, and his memoir.
And his memoir, if you will. Thank you.
That's right.
And you're right. Memoir is so
He'll be in the foyer signing them.
He's 84 years old. He talked about when he was a kid of age 10, he was walking, doing his tightrope walk.
Boy, he's seen some changes, huh?
Tightrope walk on an iron fence.
Oh.
And he slipped, and he landed with his legs. He got the iron thing right between his legs.
Yes.
And his mother and aunt
and grandmother, I believe,
were apparently examining him while they waited for the doctor. Apparently, he's never gotten over it. So we found out that Scarface apparently has a scarred penis at this point.
Your wee-wee has been damaged.
But apparently it still works because he had a kid just a couple years ago and he's in his 80s.
Yeah.
So, hello, my little friend. It works just fine. Lastly, we learned that Josh likes to just sit on a bench at an amusement park and watch his nieces go on the coasters.
I never understood that guy when I was a kid.
He's become that guy.
And now I totally get it. What a treat.
Yeah.
To sit there and watch others have a good time. I really loved it.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I'm good for about every other coaster.
Yeah, that's where I was.
So have fun out there and you got to find a good bench out of the sun.
Yeah.
That's the key. and people hoard those.
There should be a dad and grandfather's guide to amusement parks around the country.
Yeah, nearest bench in the shade.
Coffee bench, toilet.
Right. Do they still sell those umbrella hats that are like a band and then the umbrella comes out?
Yeah, you see them. I sure hope so.
Yeah. Just the thing is, those don't. What those lack is dignity.
Oh,
can you imagine?
No matter out of the sun.
Yeah, but they just you look like such a doofus.
Yeah, those are function over fashion for sure.
Yeah. I mean, no matter who, you could be the coolest guy ever. You know, Brad Pitt, John F. Kennedy Jr. You wear one of those and it's, I'm sorry. it's like you've just stepped in dog poop. No, you don't get in the car with that hat on. Thank you very much. We're going to be checking in with some sports. Also, we've got Ms. Jess Hooker at the Silac news desk. We'll be checking in with Jess. I'll talk about Silac for just a second. According to AARP, 61% of Americans 50 and over are worried about having enough money when they retire. No more gold watch. No more, here's your pension. Nope. We got to take care of ourselves. Social Security won't cut it, so you want to get involved in something called an annuity, perhaps. Annuities, well, the experts in annuities are the folks at Silac Insurance. What it's all about is making sure that you have a paycheck still coming in for your retirement. So find out from the annuity experts at Silac. You can find them at SILACINS.com. That's the Silac Insurance Company. By the way, you want to see if you qualify, see what restrictions apply, just head to SILACINS.com or go to bobandtom.com, and there he is, nominated for Best Supporting Actor in an announcement. It's Chick McGee. He'll guide you through the steps to find out a little bit of information. Just see what's going on out there, and maybe you can take some of the stress out of thinking about your future. Thanks to our friends at the Silac Insurance Company. Thank you, everybody. Coming up, we do have Mr. McGee over there talking about the forthcoming World Series, et cetera, et cetera. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
It's very personal to me. I mean, actually, I'm feeling really good, you know, at the very, very moment. You know, I've had my cigarettes and all that. And, but this has actually been a pretty tough year. I think it's been a tough year for everybody. And my newest thing is that every time I get a piece of mail, it's bad news, no matter what. So I finally just put a trash can in front of my doorstep and just put a little note there to the mailman just saying, please deposit all mail into this and then take it out on Mondays. But so this is just sort of a song about my life. I just got a letter in the mail saying that my oh wait, you know what? I'm sorry.
You can't do this all of a sudden?
Well, okay, let me think it out here.
You have to redo some words?
We can, if it's necessary, we can take a break and you can rewrite some of the words. Are you just, now is this a Haywood moment? Are you forgetting them or are you trying to rewrite them?
Well, no, I got,
is there a content issue?
All right.
Okay.
I just got a letter in the mail saying since they didn't receive my credit card in time, there's a $40 fine, which would have been okay, except for that it caused me to exceed the credit line, and that's another $40 fine. Then I got another piece of mail saying that the balance due was drawn from my account, which caused a bunch of checks to bounce, $40 each. And the worst part is that one of those checks was for the DMV for my registration fee. So one day I was on my way to work and I couldn't find my car. It wasn't where I parked it just the day before, and then I got another piece of mail saying since the registration tags were out of date, they just towed my car away, which wasn't quite okay. I called them to explain, and when they finally put me through, they just made me wait on hold. After 40 minutes I hung up because I had to go to work, but then I realized if I don't have my car, then how am I gonna drive to work? So I got fired from my job. So here I am living in a box underneath a bridge in a quiet little town, and I take a look around and things are quite okay. I don't have any bills, and the best part is that I don't get any mail.
Henry Phillips.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, hi. With us in the studio, comedian Sal D'Amelio and Scott Dunn. Hanging out with us. Scott, anything else in your life of interest these days?
Well, I just bought that van. So we're
that's right.
Saving that. We're enjoying that.
Van. Now, van or minivan?
Minivan. In this day and age, everyone just assumes minivan when you have children.
I would think.
How many people have the conversion van? Is that what they're called still?
Oh, I would love a conversion van, but yeah.
Is that where you can convert it into a bedroom?
Yeah. Boudoir.
Sweet.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Knock one out on the way going down the road. Let's pull into that rest stop, honey.
Well, you're going to have to leave the kids at the previous rest stop because.
Well, none of them are going to be there. Buying a car is a grind. I haven't bought a car from a dealership. It is like a 2-hour, 3-hour grind.
That's tough, yeah.
And so you don't want to be stuck with some idiot.
No.
You want a professional. You want somebody. So I've done a little list of how you can tell whether your car salesman's professional or unprofessional.
Oh, really?
Okay, good.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
A big bonus to these minivans is the DVD player in the back.
Oh, sure.
So if your salesman wants to show you how to operate it, that's professional. Mm-hmm. If he makes you go an extra hour on the test drive so he can watch the nude scene from American Pie, unprofessional.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Same token, you're buying a minivan for your family. Mm-hmm. So if he wants to show you the storage capacity, professional. If he wants to show you some great places to hide your weed, unprofessional.
All right.
Now, I understand that buying a car is negotiation. I'm trying to get a good deal. He's trying to make money. Mm-hmm. So telling me my offer is too low, understandable.
Okay.
Spitting in my coffee, unacceptable.
Wow.
Yep. On the same token, while we negotiate, if he tells you he needs to leave the room to go talk to his manager, that's probably okay.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
If he tells you he needs to leave the room to go drop a deuce, not okay. Not okay.
Too much information.
Wait, $50 never killed anybody.
Well, he's never done this before.
Used cars, Christie.
Yeah. Now, this one's for the ladies, Christie.
Yeah.
If your car salesman offers you free financing, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he offers you a free mustache ride, not so great.
No.
It depends on what he looks like.
There you go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Depends how cheap you're getting this car.
And
What do I have to
finally,
do to get you into this car today?
and finally, if your car salesman tells you that the van is a certified pre-owned car, that's professional.
Yes.
If he tells you it's a certified poon wagon, unprofessional.
The old.
But good to know.
Yeah, but good to know.
Thanks very much. Remember that the guy from Indiana, Pennsylvania? Oh. I love that guy. I said, you are your friend. Damn it, the butt's in the butt.
Hello, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker, good morning.
Morning.
There's Pat Godwin, hello.
Hey.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Coming up, butts in the news. Speaking of butts, did you know that Chick McGee isn't just sitting in any chair over there? No. That is the Dude Wipes sports desk, ladies and gentlemen. And Dude Wipes, you want to tell me more?
Get rid of that toilet paper. Dump your roll. Wet cleans better than dry. That's where Dude Wipes comes in. Just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down.
My friend went to Red River Gorge with his beautiful part of the country with his family. And he was talking about how the kids like to go hiking and all that stuff, but they don't always have access to a shower because they stay fairly rustically. And I bought them a pack of Dude Wipes. Mm-hmm. I said, these, if you're not going to shower, go ahead and use them after a hike, and they got back and said they were fantastic.
I've noticed the puppy dogs, puppy owners, dog owners know they get goop around their eyes every now and then.
yeah.
And dude wipes are perfect for that.
Oh, that is great.
I found that out. Wipe their face.
Also available for butt use.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you wipe your ass with them. Yeah.
But you don't have to. I mean, you can use them for a lot of things.
Sure. That's right.
He's on Ninja today.
Yeah. This is where I've arrived, Tom. Yeah. For a lot of reasons.
I've noticed something lately.
Tell us about it.
Depending on where you live right now,
take your time.
And I'm not trying to get political here, but depending on where you live, there are a lot of political commercials.
How dare you get so political?
Yeah.
I mean, and in some states, obviously, there are going to be more than others.
Yes.
Depending on
whether or not you're considered one of the
key seven right now. But I was just talking to someone who was in one of them, and he said it was just endless. And it doesn't matter who you're for or against. I don't care. But it just kind of goes on and on and on. But and I always have the thing that I'm so and so and I approve this message. I don't know when that started. I don't know if that was.
That's an FCC thing.
So is it? You know, that's been around for a long time. I just it just kind of bugs me a little bit, and I kind of started to miss, because I watch the news every night, and and virtually every commercial used to be pharmaceuticals. Have you noticed? And I'm kind of missing them. Because of all they've been replaced by the political ads, and I'm wondering if the political ad should have the same kind of disclaimers that the pharmaceutical ads have.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Have you noticed that now? Because the pharmaceutical ads, they do like a 20-second commercial, then they do 3 minutes of, they have to read every conceivable thing that's ever happened, anybody's ever taken, which is ridiculous. Instead of saying, hey, this is a doctor's prescription for details, go Google it. But they have to read them all off, which is
my favorite for the disclaimer is don't take big-time drug if you're allergic to big-time drug.
Yeah, thank you. It's very, very helpful. Yeah. But maybe the political commercials would say the same thing. Vote for this guy. May cause loss of income. May cause loss of freedom or feelings of hopelessness. May raise and or lower your wages. Maybe they can do none of the things they claim they can do. Maybe none of this stuff will probably happen. Paid for by none of this is actually going to happen. Fee fund for nothing's going to happen.
I approve this message.
Yeah, guaranteed your taxes will never go down. I guarantee it. Thank you very much for asking. Would it be nice?
That would be nice.
A little disclaimer action. But right now, I'm not going to disclaim this. I'm going to say we got the best sports guy out there. He's right over there.
God, Lamar Jackson throws for 281 yards and 5 tutties.
Amazing.
How do you feel about that?
Tutties? No.
Tutties.
Tugs.
Tutties. Like a tug.
Like a tutty?
Yeah.
A tutty's a tug?
Or it sounds like a kind of a diaper.
Oh,
it kind of does.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like a tuggy.
Pick up a pack of tutties, will you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, we went on a date and I gave him a tutty.
Oh.
Like that sounds kind of sexy.
It does kind of sound like a tug job, but with a twist.
Something?
What would the twist be?
I've got a really good joke. I can't tell.
You have a dude wipes to clean up, I think.
Okay, that's a tutty.
After your tutty.
Okay, no.
We better
anyway. And Mike Evans pulled his hamstring, and Chris Godwin dislocated his ankle. They would think Godwin was going to be out the rest of the year, and Mike Evans is probably on injured reserve.
What show was he on?
But anyway.
He All in the Family.
Good Times. No. Yeah, he was on All in the Family, too, but Good Times was a spinoff. Anyway, the Ravens win 41-31 last night over the Buccaneers in Tampa, and Kyler Murray ran for a 44-yard touchdown and led the Cardinals on a drive that set up Chad Ryland's 32-yard field goal as time expired in Arizona rally, a 17-15 win over the Chargers. Cameron Dicker of Beverly Hills.
Dicker? I did.
I barely know her.
You remember Dicker and Dicker of Beverly Hills? Remember that?
No, what is that?
Dicker and Dicker of Beverly Hills, I think they sold fur coats and things, and they were always on game shows. They would give away things.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Furs provided by Dicker and Dicker.
Dicker of Beverly Hills.
Doesn't Dicker and Dicker sound like a really annoying law firm?
Look it up. I want a dick, though, for a lawyer, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, we don't dicker on the price.
It's been confirmed Deshaun Watson's Achilles, right Achilles, the tendon injured and separated. He's out for the rest of the year.
Yikes.
Tua Tagovailoa is coming back for this against those Cardinals. And Miami Dolphins quarterback, he could return playing as early as this week, despite being diagnosed earlier this season with his third concussion in just 2 years, not counting the ones he had at Alabama. Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel said Tagovailoa is set to return to practice tomorrow, and the team plans to play him against the Cardinals in Week 8.
Of course, he's forgotten the alphabet, but he can...
Tua said he will not wear a Guardian cap, saying it was a personal choice not to wear the extra protection. His teammate, running back Devin Achan, wore a Guardian cap in his return from a concussion against the Colts on Sunday.
I saw that.
When asked about the...
I'm wondering why more guys don't wear those.
Of lasting problems due to concussions, he said there's a gray area in terms of what doctors believe in terms of long-term impact on concussions and playing football.
Yeah, the gray area is in your skull, and you want to protect it.
Yeah.
Last night on the Manning cast, Ed Reed was a special guest because the Ravens were playing, and he started going off on this, I don't want to say tirade, it wasn't that passionate, but he had a long comment about how Guardian caps are... not what real football players wear, on and on. But, but Ed Reed is the man's man. But and Peyton, bless his heart, looked so nervous while Ed was talking. Whatever you want to do, wear the cap. I don't know. What do you?
They couldn't get, in the world of hockey, Josh, they couldn't get those guys to wear face masks and helmets.
You're absolutely right.
Everything, they had to fight tooth and nail to get him to wear the protection.
And then, thankfully, I think the younger leagues started enforcing that stuff. So then, by the time they got to the,
I'm not sure who started wearing a helmet in NHL, but it's plainly in my lifetime. I remember watching the Bruins with Bobby Orr and Derek Sanderson and Phil Esposito, and none of them wore helmets.
And none of those guys have their teeth.
In the 70s.
And in the 80s, they weren't even mandatory. Maybe even early 90s. I remember a guy named
helmet?
Harold Schneps.
Even the Esposito, when he was goalie for Blackhawk, he never wore just the face mask.
Yeah, and crazy.
No helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, you quickly learn. Hey,
the goalie, Tom, no helmet.
Yeah. And we had one of the NHL greats in here. I won't say which one, but I asked him off the air about his teeth, and he went like this and pulled them all out.
They pretty much all do that, yeah.
Coming up in sports.
But now you're seeing guys in the NFL with mouth guards.
Yeah.
So
that's important, too.
They made great advancements in mouth guards. They're smaller than they used to be, more comfortable.
Yeah.
Coming up in sports, I'm going to tell you who this is when we come back.
No question. We're all going to be dead soon. And it really
Hockey.
We're all going to be dead soon. That's right. Well, wait a minute.
No question. We're all going to be dead.
Deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Summer always makes me think of my mom. My mom was making breakfast. You know, she could make waffles using nothing but a pancake and a hiking boot.
Nothing like the Vibram waffle.
Really?
I agree.
Boom! Well, waffles, there you go. Boom! There we go. How's it start? Oh, yeah. Sneezing from the pollen, the chain caught my shoestring. I got foot sand on the sole of my burn. A lot of feet where the sand don't shine. I got shine soot on the sole of my fence. Oh,
Shine
something
soot.
else.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Beautiful.
Haywood Banks.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Really, yes.
So Dan, you're getting divorced. Huh?
I know,
Yeah.
but I mean, really, even on like careers, I mean, it is tough, on the road. But we're just so different too. Like, comedy, and she is an electrical engineer. Very, very different worlds.
Okay.
Wow.
And I probably should have listened more too, because I realized after her doing that for 9 years, the only thing I know about her job is that it has to do with electricity and engineering, and that's it. It's so boring. Like, I hate it. Like, she would try and describe it to me, and she would use these technical words that I don't understand. And then she would dumb it down with smaller technical words I also don't understand.
All right.
So it would just be frustrating. Like, I would feel like some dumb monster just incapable of knowledge. Just like, me no like talk now. Dan Hart hurts. Dan Hart sad. I mean, seriously, the things she would say.
That's very good.
But it would be like, would you guys understand this if she's trying? I'd be like, what do you do? She's like,
Are you asking us if we understand
like,
divorce?
No, the job.
The job.
Oh, the job. Okay.
Like, okay, because this is the kind of thing she would say. I'm like, no, seriously though, what do you do?
Right.
She's like, well, right now I design schematics to handle the downtown power grid voltage distribution. What?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, what's the schematic do? She's like, well, schematic doesn't do anything. It just shows where the load's being carried. And I'd have to go 8th grade to make myself feel better. I'm like, I'll show you where the load's going to get carried. Dan happy now. Dan Hart is fun again.
She'd be like, Dan, I'm serious.
Typical guy. Oh, yeah.
Dan got big load.
Yeah.
Dan been on road.
Yeah, the problem was it was so dry. I knew I'd have to work so hard, and then in the end, it would just suck anyway. It would just be something boring I wouldn't care about.
Right.
Sometimes I'd want to just say, look, just stop talking. Do you or do you not build robots? No?
Yeah.
Why are we talking?
She could build a robot.
Yeah, I guess she
Electrical
could.
engineer, sure.
Yeah.
I know. Why can't you do that?
She probably will.
Still,
Yep.
Yes, one that
Replace me.
listens. Yeah.
Someone she can get along with.
Yeah. Who doesn't like meat? Hello.
Yes, that could very well happen. That'd be kind of a dillbot.
Okay. I think that's
So
the
it likes
first time
pickles. All right. Okay.
insulted someone's ex-wife on the air.
No. A dillbot makes perfect sense.
If she's an electrical engineer, she can, make her.
Yeah, make whatever she
Who
wants.
knows? I'm sure she's a lovely person.
I just picture my son saying, my new daddy's a dillbot.
Get yourself tweaked up. Get ready for winter. PetermanHVAC.com. Just log on to, once again, PetermanHVAC.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. The hell happened there? Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk.
Hey, Chickie.
Here's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
The I Hate Steven Singer Sidekick Central. Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at Dude Wife Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. It's good to see you, sir. Now we are
Same for you.
Looking forward to hearing about various things in the sporting news. However, I'd like to point out that you have been doing very well in the shoe-in of the week picks.
So far, 37 and 28. The record against the spread this season.
Very good. Very good.
Red pepper hot.
Speaking of picks, we have the Bob and Tom Pigskin picks up and running, of course, getting ready for, what is it, week 8?
Yes.
And just go on, log on to bobandtom.com/contest for your chance to win a $500 gift card from our buddy Steven Singer from Steven Singer Jewelers. We'll be announcing our winner coming up as soon as we get it. Should be sometime today, probably. All you got to do is pick the games. You don't even have to go up against the spread. Last week's winner had all of them right, as did more than 150 other people, but he got the tiebreakers. So, but have some fun. And wouldn't it be nice to have a $500 gift card from our buddy Steven Singer?
Wouldn't it be nice to have a $500 gift card
from Steven Singer? Yeah, you got what's close. Also, hey, while I'm at it, we got something interesting going on. Now, Josh, I know you've got a man cave at your place, and we got something from the folks at Orange Insoles. Update your man cave. This is brand new. It's courtesy of Orange Insoles. Go to bobandtom.com/contest, and you could win yourself a brand new 4K smart TV and a beautiful dartboard from Orange Insoles.
Nice.
Perfect for the man cave, the big screen TV. Once again, go to bobandtom.com/contest and learn about getting your mind right and your body right with those proper Orange Insoles. Details coming up. We now turn to the Dude Wipes sports desk, and that handsome man over there, it's Chick McGee.
The defending champion Boston Celtics will open the new NBA season at home tonight against the New York Knicks. According to Sportsbook, the Celtics are the overwhelming favorite to capture the championship again this season. The Celtics-Knicks matchup starts an opening night doubleheader tonight, followed by Minnesota at the Lakers. The game that will see LeBron James tie Vince Carter by playing in a 22nd NBA season. And it could be the first official game in which a father and son are teammates. Bronny James entering his rookie season. And speaking of the Celtics, here's head coach Joe Mazzulla. They asked him what he thinks is going to happen in the coming NBA.
We're all going to be dead soon, and it really doesn't matter anymore, so there's zero pressure. You're either going to win or you're not.
There you go.
Talk about having a bad day.
Thanks, Coach.
You could answer that pretty much anything.
And he's got resting psycho face, like his eyes are just naturally, as he's just going about day to day, they just are way too open. You know what I mean?
I do.
So he looks like that most of the time.
Yeah.
And
I dated a girl that had that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, for a couple months.
Do you ever see that girl who could, she put her lips together and blow and her eyes would pop out? You ever see that girl?
What? No, but I saw a guy do that.
That's a condition, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh, it's hideous.
What?
Yeah,
their eyes kind of come out a little bit. I mean, they don't fly out of their
Oh, okay.
No.
But they bulge out.
Cartoon condition,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's known as the Tex Avery Wolves.
Yeah.
That'd be an attractive move in the bedroom.
I always loved when the Tex Avery Wolf couldn't stand how beautiful the woman was, that he would beat himself on the head with a frying pan. That's how crazy.
If you listen closely, that's what this is, a Tex Avery Wolf hitting himself in the head with a frying pan. Listen for the frying pan.
He just can't take it.
That's him hitting himself with a frying pan.
Whenever I hear that, I always think of we had to do our show from a adult gentleman's club. They tried to call it. It was a strip joint.
Right.
God knows why we're doing it, but one of our engineers, not one who's here anymore, but Chick will back me up on this. He was sort of a quiet guy. Went crazy.
He
started screaming.
Really?
Started screaming at the. It was. I wanted to.
He was in the front row.
Sure.
He's looking up at the girls, and he would scream the T word.
Yeah.
Show us your T's.
Oh.
Over and over and over.
Like a bitties.
Right.
Just screaming.
Josh, over and over.
That's
again.
a little.
But this was one of those Jekyll Hyde things. This guy was real quiet.
It's one of those where he did that, and you thought, oh, that's funny, and we start to laugh.
Right.
Yeah. He keeps doing it, and then it's like, oh my God, he's sick.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't get this.
Yeah.
It's, why on earth are we here? Could I please be anywhere on earth beside this?
You done let the wolf out.
Yeah,
precisely.
Yeah. I don't think that was the time that I went into the bathroom and vomited in the sink in the bedroom.
That was your. I thought that was your bachelor party.
That was my bachelor party. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, now my favorite strip club story comes from Josh about the guy that was selling barbecue sauce. The old man selling barbecue sauce in the men's room.
Yeah, he was the bathroom attendant. He had his own.
Is that still? Have you been able to track this down to see if it's still happening?
No, I haven't. That guy was pretty old then. So.
Well, wait a minute. That's your favorite strip club story?
Yeah.
Josh even has a better strip club story than that.
He didn't hear that, and I don't think he should.
Oh, that is a good one. you were having surgery, and he told that one.
Oh,
Can I tell it?
No, let Josh tell it.
I'm not a fan of that particular. Is this going to make me even less?
Well, but this was how long ago? 30 years ago?
You know what this is going to do? This is going to justify every joke about me you've ever made. This is you're just going to go, oh, yeah, of course this happened. Or you allow, or whatever.
Okay.
There was a famous porn star who came to a local strip club in the St. Louis area, and my buddy and I go, well, we have to go.
Female.
Yes, her name was Shyla Stiles.
Thanks, Tom.
And I say was.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a tragic. But,
prolapse anus?
No, far worse.
Okay.
But she...
Jeez, what's worse than that?
Okay. Well, she's no longer alive.
Oh, okay,
it's
all right. Okay.
Really terrible. But she was prolific. I mean, just... if you look up Shyla Stiles... You could spend days looking exploring her catalog.
Had a lot of roles, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. And so she I'm not proud of this.
Go ahead.
You're the one who said it on the air, pal.
I forget why.
And it wasn't because Tom wasn't here? You felt freer or what?
No, I forget why it actually came up. But, and so my buddy and I went, and it was fantastic. She was a terrific feature dancer, and we just couldn't believe. And then we met her afterwards. She was, you
signing pictures,
get a picture with her, and all this stuff. And I said, "Hey, do you do private dances?" And she said, "Sure, yeah." And it was hundreds of dollars. I forget exactly, and I happily handed it over.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And this is. Did you have any money in those days?
No, I mean, I didn't have money to be. I didn't have hundreds of dollars to be throwing around like that. But I was like, I don't care. I'll miss rent this week. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
Or this month. And so, this was a long time. So we go back, and she's giving me a private dance, and it is just terrific. I mean, she really knew what she was doing. And it was just fantastic. And she goes, by the way, you're not leaving until...
really?
Until you
wow.
are. Yeah.
No, I get it. You don't have to continue. I understand.
And I said, okay. And that's what happened.
and the end of the story is he's sitting here now, not still at the strip club.
And I had to leave, and the walkout was a little odd. I was wearing shorts, and there were black lights all over the place.
Oh, God. I forgot that part.
I don't think you shared that last part.
I know I did.
With the black lights.
Yeah. So it was embarrassing, but it's just fantastic.
So absolutely worth it.
I have no regrets, but that was a different me.
Okay.
That was 20 years ago, something like that.
It exceeded my expectations.
Is that right?
When you said it was the perfect story for me, I somehow thought pizza would be involved.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you were a John, basically, right?
Kind of. Yeah.
Papa John.
Oh, there we go. That ties it all together.
Man, it was rad.
Oh, that's funny. Coming up, was anybody ever a Paperboy?
And then she ended up dying, and I was like, I'm glad I did that when I did.
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of like when you see Tom Petty a month before.
Right, yeah.
I did. That happened to me.
Yeah, you're like, I'm glad I went.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Boy, that was almost a good story.
Tom's Petty's
and
good,
then the tag kind of took away some of the fun. Really,
it became sad.
A lot of death in that. A lot of coming and going in that story. That reminds me, Chick. You know what would really be a nice pick me up? Having some fun with football, et cetera, et cetera.
With Prize Picks, Tom, it's the best place to get real money sports action while watching football and all your favorite sports, because Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to everybody. And the app's easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, then pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented Flex Play, so you can still cash out even if one of your picks does not hit. Basketball's regular season starting tonight. Some picks you can choose from tonight's games include Anthony Edwards to get more than a half point. He just needs to score 1 point. LeBron James to score more or less than 24.5 points. And Karl Anthony Towns to get more or less than 11 rebounds. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states where it is lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chickster. Check out Prize Picks. By the way, Josh, your story was interesting. Was this the same club that had the guy selling the barbecue sauce in the men's room?
It was not.
Oh, okay.
It was a different club.
So this one you got a dry rub rather than
yeah, that's right.
Rather than it's a rub thing. Right. When we come back, we have a request for something from Mr. Godwin. I'll remind you, by the way, Pat Godwin's our headliner. What a great show this is going to be. Al Jackson, Pat Godwin, Jeffrey Oskey. He's great on stage. And your host, Jeff Arnold, sorry. Your host, Josh Arnold, Friday night at the Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort Event Center. Details, grandfallscasinoresort.com, right near Sioux Falls. Well worth the drive wherever you are to go see the fellas. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
I believe we have the fabulous Dick Mango with the electric.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, there he is.
My name is Dick Mango. I brought my horn section with me, as you can see.
Nice.
The fabulous. He's the queen of the licorice stick. It's Greg Warren.
Oh my gosh, wow. That is something.
Please.
That is
Please sit.
Yeah.
Sit.
That is good.
He's tearing it up.
Oh, I'm humbled to be in the same stage with Greg Warren, ladies and gentlemen.
We have no doubt, Dick.
I have been joined by the Electric Amish. By the way, the fellas are on the road. They're going to be in Fort Wayne coming up this Saturday night.
That's right, Mr.
What's the name of that place?
It's at the American Legion, Mr. Mango.
Hang on,
very much, sir.
Dick, we'd like to take that again, but could you sound a little less sure this time? Okay, all right. Yeah.
Well, we got a song for you, fellas.
Oh.
All right.
Because it is the Halloween season, I've got my Halloween scarf on.
Yeah, well, okay.
And my Halloween hat.
I like the hat on you.
You're
It's
welcome.
good looking, man.
This is a song I don't know the words to.
All right, well,
that's never stopped you before.
You guys ready?
Oh!
Anybody want to help? Okay.
I think you should have. You might have wanted to come in.
Yeah. Here it comes now.
Here it comes.
There we go. He's around on the guitar.
It's coming around
Right now.
This guy right here.
1, 2, 3.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise.
Oh.
And suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash.
The monster mash.
He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The goons all claim from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes.
He did the mash.
Take it away, clarinet.
The monster mash.
Oh, listen to that clarinet.
The mash.
Is he doing scales?
Is that an angel?
Oh, way up on the high end.
It's close. What is that bridge? The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
Oh.
The mash. The monster mash. If it's a mash. The monster mash.
Yeah.
Now the scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Gripped Kicker 5.
He did the mash.
They did the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
They caught on in a flash. They played the Monster Mash. Now out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, whatever happened to the Transylvania twist? It's now the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
It is a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
The Monster Mash.
It's now the Monster Mash. Now everything is cool. Drac's got a part in the band, and my Monster Mash is the biggest hit in the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Dick Mango sent you.
The Monster Mash.
Solo. Clarinet solo.
The mash.
Key.
The Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greg Warren on the clarinet.
Hey!
Watch for him tonight with Willie G at the Funny Bone in Louisville, Kentucky. And do the mash with the Electric Amish.
The Amish Mash.
Good evening, everyone. I must go.
Ah, Dick Mango.
My name is Dick Mango.
The Amish Mash.
Very nice.
Mango.
What a cluster.
Show. Tuesday starts the weekend. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
Hello,
you,
Tom.
Thank you very much. That's Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Sitting in for Christie Lee, it's Ms. Jess Hooker. Do you prefer Miss? We can go with Miss if you'd like that.
How about just Jess? How about that?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
good.
really
Jess is
good.
a name,
That's what we've been doing until you open this can of worms. Just how about Jess? Yeah, how about Jess?
I was Jessie until I came to work here.
Yeah.
And then
You were Jessie?
Jessie, yeah.
Oh, like the like in Toy Story?
Yeah.
No, it's like Jesse's girl.
Yeah, Jess.
No, not like Jessie's girl. Jessie's a boy.
He's loving her with that body. I just know it. Okay.
Jesse's
a friend.
It's Ms. Hooker.
No, it's Jess.
That thing in Toy Story 2, I mean, it just makes you want to, just makes me tear up.
Yeah, that one's that is
beautiful. That beautiful song, and oh God, it's the best. We were visiting Mr. McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. What happened?
What happened?
Stupid world record.
Let's see. I'll save that for last. A Nebraska man has reclaimed the Guinness World Record for the farthest distance to throw an axe and hitting a target. This actually
was his wife running away?
This is actually almost athletic. Jessie Rude. Jessie is a friend. Tossed an axe a total of 143 feet, more than twice the length of a bowling alley.
That puts it in perspective.
Yeah. That helps.
He was so quick with that. He knew we would scoff.
He knew.
Well, half a football field.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be better?
Jessie first got into axe throwing while spending time at a summer camp in Colorado. And after returning to Nebraska, he started working in an axe bar. Oh, yeah, axe bar. Yeah. He
Isn't that kind of dangerous, though? I mean, you got throwing axes is pretty tricky, and then you add booze to it.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about axe throwing, Jessie says, is getting outside in the fresh air and doing a very repeatable action. I can make small adjustments and tweak it until I finally stick the axe.
No, that's cool.
I just read a study where chopping wood increases your testosterone. It's a very good thing for men to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Manly.
Yes.
Difficult. Dangerous.
Break a sweat.
Lop off a foot.
Look hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You find lumberjacks hot?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely, I do. Have you ever seen the competition, the lumberjack competition?
The old,
Pretty wild.
Oh my gosh!
The flannel shirt thing. And,
They put those guys in slow motion. Oh.
You ever tried that log thing?
No, I would try it, but that looks scary.
Oh, the spinning the log in the water.
Mm-hmm.
It is so much harder than it looks.
Oh.
And it looks hard.
Oh, it's got to be almost impossible.
You really got to know what you're doing. What a cool, fun thing to learn how to do.
Log rolling.
That'd be such a weird hobby.
That would be
You're probably not going to find that if you go online trying to get a date. Hobbies, log rolling.
It'd have to be a hot day outside swim trunks, right? Because you'd fall in.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah.
You got to climb back on.
Can Han, did we ask him this before? Han used to.
When I met him, he did
He
that.
emceed those.
MC'd a lumberjack show, so he must have been able to log roll or something.
We'll have to check in with him. Greg is going to be, I think, visiting us very soon. I know that he's got some dates coming up with Willie G. Greg Hahn is going to be at Go Bananas in Cincinnati starting Halloween night. So be sure to go see Hahn and Willie. Here we go. A little bit
It's
of
a pretty good song.
Yeah,
Great
it's a good
song.
song.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, this is the long. Jessie.
I like long.
Jessie.
You want to talk it up?
Jessie. Traffic and weather together.
Why is this so long?
Why is this so long? Did you cut it together? Are there vocals?
Okay, is this a joke? Oh,
it's an edit, yeah.
Oh, it just goes to Jessie is a friend.
This isn't even the original
No, this is like a remix.
What is that?
Well, you suck, all right?
Give us generic.
You're being cursed at through the glass.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Just put the record up. My fault. He really hears you.
Wasn't he a soap opera star?
It was
Doctor or something.
Dr. Noah Drake on General Hospital. How I know that, I don't know. I can't remember words like tomorrow, but I can remember that Noah Drake.
Hi, I'm Dr. Generic White Wasp.
Yeah.
And he had a great movie, Hard to Hold.
That's wrong.
I mean, that couldn't be good.
There, that's better. That's it.
Thanks, Jason.
You should come in here, right, Chick?
He just flipped this off.
Do you know?
He is a friend.
Are you going to play the whole thing? What's that?
Good friend of mine.
This is Chick's fantasy.
Alfred Molina in a robe dancing to this in Boogie Nights.
Girl, he's going to make him fine. See, look at him at those eyes. She's loving him with that body. I just know it. Late at night. Oh, I wish I had Jessie's girl. Boy, you really got to get up there.
Oh, it's a high one.
Had Jessie's girl.
Tom, did you like this one when it came out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Find a woman like that. Oh, play it along with the game. Oh, with the charade.
It's still a game.
The change.
How did we get?
Shut up.
When
they start talking cute,
I want to tell her that I love her, but my point is probably moot.
Yeah, nice. You don't get much legalese in rock music.
When you talk,
No.
She's loving him with that body. I just know it.
late at night.
Come on, Tom. I had Jessie's girl.
Now, is that Miss Jessie or Ms.?
Sounds like Jessie's girl. No, there's no producer trying to ruin it there. I find a woman like that. Let's break it down.
There's a woman like that right here.
Jesse's girl.
Here comes the breakdown.
Yeah.
Where can I find a woman like that? Chord change, Pat. Here we
I know,
go.
watch this. Whoa, bridge.
Oh, we're at the bridge.
Take me to the bridge.
Rick Springfield was a genius.
Did he write this tune?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and then
At least
they got
one of the writers.
This is like 5 songs in one.
Yeah,
It's layered. It's rich.
it's got a lot of levels to it.
That's Pat Godwin.
I'm playing the guitar in this.
He was a studio
rat. That guy.
Chick's playing air guitar.
It's a great guitar sound.
Where can I find? Oh, too early. Too early.
We need to break it now. Okay, now we're back. For those of you that missed us, we're back.
I'm all sweaty. Thank you, Rick. What a great song. We need to get Donnie Iris. We need to get Rick Springfield. We need to get Donnie's fine if we do it in the next 1 to 2 years.
Rick Springfield's 75.
Rick Springfield's up there too.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
75.
No way.
Absolutely.
75.
Every bit 75.
Not my heart, he isn't.
Totally, you're right. Totally
He's
cut.
a lean 33.
Who else do we talk about all the time? We need to get in for this amazing concert.
The Kings?
Well, unfortunately, I wanted Eric Carmen, but he's gone.
The Kings. We get a Switch into Glide. Yes, the Kings. Do you know who the Kings are?
No.
Switch into Glide.
Oh, that's a great song.
You guys are going to make me listen to more music I don't know?
We're trying to educate you.
We're introducing you.
We'll do Eric Carmen next.
I'm trying.
You know what this show does maybe need is somebody to come in. Tom occasionally does this. Chick, you occasionally do. Somebody to come in and say, this is the hottest song of the week in the world.
In the world,
That's
in the
a great
country.
idea.
That's a great idea.
Because we don't.
Let's go in the world.
I know I'm woefully uneducated when it comes to popular.
You didn't have some kids.
And you know what number one song?
I know what every 12-year-old girl wants to listen to.
Yeah.
What is it hot to go? That's what I would guess is the number one song.
Alone.
Yeah, that's probably the big song.
See, I wouldn't be able to. I know nothing about.
Yeah, that's
that. I don't know. Is that a guy or a girl?
It's a woman. Yeah, like a Lady Gaga type.
It's no, it's what you call it. Oh God,
Billie Eilish.
No, I forget her name. Who did the Mickey?
Tony Basil.
Tony Basil.
It is like that.
It's a Tony Basil. It's an absolute rip-off of that.
Oh, I love it.
No, this is the number one song in the world right now. Nothing matters but the weekend. From a Tuesday point of view.
Yeah.
Hey, what medication is Chick on today? Could I get some?
I think he's off his meds.
Oh, this is good then.
Switching to glide.
Great song. Great organ.
Switching to glide.
And those are the Kings.
It's a shame. That's all I've got.
I always thought the air freshener Glade should have bought this. And there's a woman who's using an air freshener.
Switching to
not
Glade.
happy about it. And then she's switching to Glade.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea.
Glade.
And the part in the song that you brought to my attention when they rhyme Yawana with Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that part.
And when you go to Toronto, Yawana, go to Toronto.
Or you could do a whole trans thing.
Oh,
switching to boys. Oh, sorry.
That would be a little.
See, now you're going to have pronoun trouble. Good luck.
I was watching some show, and as you know how what do they call it when they put the writing on the screen?
Yes.
Captioning?
But for everybody, not just for closed captions.
Sure.
So they someone's up there and they have their.
That's why it's a captioning.
Their name.
It's so
they would have their name and their and their pronouns.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we would say like Melissa, she?
Yeah, or him, her, we, them, they, so whatever. Thank you.
I think that would just come out in the context and you'd be able to.
No, I don't know.
The world is a wild place.
We didn't have to do that for the president.
Just kidding. The world's just moving too fast.
Jimmy Carter, him, he. He's a man, for God's sake.
Everybody got going to.
Now for Eleanor.
Now that we need it.
Hey, whatever you want, it's okay with me.
Clearly.
Stupid world record.
So the guy has the world record for heaving an axe and hitting a giant target.
It didn't say he got a bullseye, though.
But he works at an axe throwing bar.
Well, you would think he'd be good at
It'd be
it.
hard to get fired there. I got axed. Oh, no.
You. Very nice. Kind of a smiler.
Yeah.
What kind of deodorant do you wear? Ironically, right guard.
Not body axe.
I'm sorry, we have another world record?
David Rush has broken the Guinness World Record for the farthest distance to blow a playing card.
Oh, really?
Was it the jack?
Mr. Rush crawled on his belly across the floor and blew a card a total of 33 feet.
I get this. I would like to try this one.
Beating the previous record of 12 feet.
I used to be obsessed with doing this in school.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have a piece of paper on the desk and watching it hover across.
Apparently, it's extremely difficult.
Playing card's got to be hard.
I read the whole article. He had trouble the first day. He couldn't get it to go at all. Like everything else, he learned.
The whole thing about it.
Yeah, he read the whole article. Did you watch the video of him doing it?
Yeah, I think we may have that up there. Do we have that video? Oh, here we go. Yeah, there you go. Look at it. And he's crawling along the floor. This is the part where his kids pretend he's not their dad anymore.
Where the hell is this? Yeah.
I believe I think it's a basketball court. I think he started on a squash
court. He said he was going to play racquetball. Yeah.
It's not as. I don't like it.
But he's got on the head camera, the weird gloves.
Why didn't he wear one of those creepers? Or are those not allowed? Right.
He did. He was wearing everything Tom wears when he goes out.
Yeah. To walk the dog.
Headlight. Gloves.
I got the blinking headlights. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's right. Man, you guys are soul brothers.
I'm hoping to get him in here. You know, he has more world records than anybody. You're aware of that, right?
He does now?
Yeah.
Oh.
He simultaneously held, I believe he has
I think that
current
should be in
world record.
contention. If I was the second place guy, I'd have protests as long as my arm.
No, Pat, didn't you once get blown from Philly to Lancaster?
From Philly to Lancaster? Boy. Bet she is, TMJ.
He's kidding, honey. I was a good boy.
It was just across the school. I'm sorry. I'll remind everybody of a couple quick things. Pigskin Picks, up and running today. We're getting ready for week 8. What does this mean? Just go to bobandtom.com/contest.
What do it mean?
At stake, a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. Just pick the winners.
Plays along with the game.
Don't even worry about the spread. While you're at it, by the way, bobandtom.com/contest. This is cool. It's our man cave makeover. The prize, a 4K smart TV and a beautiful dartboard, courtesy of Orange Insoles. Check this out. This is going to be a great thing for your man cave. A nice TV. You could be a winner. Get all the details once again, bobandtom.com/contest. One last quick plug. Patty G over there. Can we do your song right now? The one I asked you. Yeah, Patty G is going to be at our headliner. It's a special Bob and Tom comedy event. Josh Arnold will be your MC.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Pat Godwin, Al Jackson, and Jeffrey Oskey. What a great lineup that is. Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. It's this Friday night. This is near Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And there will be a prize for the person who comes from the farthest. They'll get to be mentioned on this show.
Prize not happening. Oh, wait. No, that's the prize being mentioned on this show?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's fair.
We always have somebody. My favorite one was the guy that thought we were in Charleston, South Carolina for a show. We were in Charleston, West Virginia.
Yeah.
But he came anyway after stopping in Charleston, South Carolina.
He was my favorite.
Up, yeah.
He was my favorite until he was on the show with us.
Well, there was a little accident, little slip.
That was the same guy.
Yeah, it was my fault.
But they were nice people.
They were great people.
Yeah, it was your fault.
No,
it absolutely was his fault.
Yeah.
Well, the point, Pat, you did a song.
Rick Springfield wrote Jesse's Girl.
That's a great song.
Lyrics, Jesse's Girl.
Yeah.
Jesse is a friend. I know he's been a good friend of mine.
That was good.
What was his other big hit?
Oh, he didn't have.
Oh, he had one.
Don't talk to strangers. That thing.
That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's okay.
Jesse's Girl. It should be in.
Well, that's a great song.
I always wanted a rebuttal. You know how they have those songs like...
Oh, you're Jesse?
But Jesse just going, you can have her.
Yeah.
I'm tired of her.
Yeah.
When she talks, I want to jump. Something.
Good luck, pal.
It's a typical
There's a
relationship.
bro code. You're breaking it. It's my girlfriend.
I've always wanted Kevin's wife. So
when we come back, I will get our song from Patty G. I love this tune from yesterday, Pat. It's a sing-along. You got this adjusted so we can actually sing along this time.
Exactly. Is it as good as Jesse's Girl?
No.
Oh.
But it's fun.
Sell it, Pat.
I just want one person to look at the radio. What the hell's wrong with Chick and Jesse's Girl today? What's he doing? Go ahead, Tom.
If you did karaoke, could you do this in karaoke?
No, I do Footsteps by Pearl Jam. I kill it. So.
Do you know?
Oh, yeah. Not that I've done.
Well, it's funny because I do it in my car. I do Footprints in the Sand. It's very touching. But I like to do it naked, which is very odd.
Oh.
I can't. You know what? I can't.
Because I was carrying you.
I just can't. I can't talk to you anymore. Trails in the Sand, Peter Dragon. Hilarious.
I love that one. When we come back, we'll get our song from Patty G. Okay, good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Authorities say a man's penis was bitten off and eaten by his dog.
Oh, why would this
Residents in the town of Hearn
contacted police upon the dog's incessant barking coming from the man's home in the middle of the night. First responders broke down the door to find the dog's 66-year-old owner gravely injured and rushed him to the hospital.
My Vina!
The man's male member could not be found.
In the dog's
Officials believe the man's dog, said to be about the size of a Jack Russell, bit off the man's member and ate it.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
So small.
I believe we have a new singer here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
It's Herr Adolf Gulpenkaken.
Gulpenkaken.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Adolf Gulpenkaken. Okay.
German, yes. Once again, this is about the doggy eating the schlong of this poor man.
His owner, yes.
I don't think the German would say schlong.
Well, that's more pre-1945. He thought it was an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is why my doggy barked at me. He chomped on mein Wiener Pussenschaften. I've got nothing to hold on to when I pee. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Sir Adolf Frankendicken.
Your earliest impressions were, of course, of your teachers at school.
Yeah, I used to do.
Can you do like Mr. Hallenack for us or whatever?
It was Mr. Christensen was the. He was the U.S. history teacher, and I knew nothing. He'd always send me to the map because he knew I knew nothing about any of it. He'd go, we're going to go to our resident map expert, Mr. Caliendo. Can you show us where the United States is? I'd point to blue. Sit down, Mr. Caliendo. Sit down. He was also the basketball coach, so I just do him. We're going to shoot free throws. We're going to run laps. We're going to shoot more free throws. Free throws. Sit down, Mr. Caliendo.
What was the first one you did that worked?
An impression, or like a
famous actor, or
I mean, it was Muppets. It was Muppets first, as you could tell by the incredible Miss Piggy.
Yes.
Did I lay down you earlier? Amazing. Let's see. I would watch In Living Color. I would watch, these are things I couldn't really use in my act because they were people's characters from sketches, but like the Damon Wayans bum character that.
My name is Anton. I'm a victim of society. I'm an entertainer.
Love Anton. Yeah. He had the pickle in the jar.
Excuse me. Can I sing you a song?
Could you do Fire Marshal Bill?
Let me show you something. Let's say there's a problem. Yeah, because that was like people doing the character, so you could jump on and do those characters, which is what a lot of people do that with impressions now. They just watch other people. I've heard Kevin Pollak. I don't know if Kevin Pollak might have been the first person to say this, but I see the same thing he does. Is people unlock an impression, and then once it's unlocked, everybody can do it. So you watch the person who's figured it out, and it really has to do with cadence. With I've talked about this before, but with Barack Obama, he would talk slow at the beginning and speed up at the end. So you could always think, how many William Shatners have you heard? How many high Christopher Walken, low in the middle? You know who it is because they all ignore punctuation. You know, so it's if you can get the cadence down, you don't even have to have the pitch. So. I'm probably not answering the question anymore, but Muppets were the first thing I did, some cartoon kind of characters and stuff like that. Stuff I wouldn't even consider really impressions, but...
Who's the hardest one to write for? Because sometimes if you have the voice, there's some impressionists, you see them and you go, boy, that's dead on, and you go, but there's no content.
I've had a Billy Crystal forever. But I had no idea what I would even do with it. It's one of those voices that just, he doesn't do much. Yeah. Sully, you know. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Come on, guys. We're going to go over here. It's just one of those things. But here it works. And Robert Downey Jr.'s one that I'm sure I've done that too for you. But he's the human Twitter feed. He talks in little phrases and everything's about himself. He could be giving out an Academy Award, which is supposed to be about the nominees. But it would turn it back to him like, these people deserve your applause almost as much as I do. Hashtag awesome. So he's like, do me a favor. You're doing great right now for you. You know, that's he can insult you and be positive, backhanded compliment for everything. Chick, you do a great job sitting there doing nothing. Appreciate it. Why don't you do me a favor and text yourself?
Thank you.
Be great. Thank you very much. Coming up, your shot at $1,000 an hour. We call it Q95's Monster Cash. It starts in a little more than an hour, 9 to 5, $1,000 an hour at stake.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Jess Hooker at the Silac news desk. There's Pat Godwin. Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes sports desk. Hello, Tom.
I heard somebody in the hallway say Texas sheet cake. Is anything going on with that?
I said that, yeah.
We getting one?
Yeah, we're having that for my son's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I thought it was arriving here today.
Is it good? I don't even know anything about it.
It is good. It's like a brownie cake.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
usually has walnuts on top.
Huh.
It's very good.
Yeah, the word sheet cake always makes me, sheet cake.
You
it's like
holy?
Yeah, every time I see one of those like shiitake mushrooms, I can't help but think, just sorry. have the wit of a 9-year-old. Now, we had this story yesterday, and I bring it back because Patty G has a song. But wait, is there something bubbling up on the big screen? Yes.
Who's this? Oh.
What the hell is this? It's a picture of a unicorn.
It is a unicorn. We're not hearing the unicorn quite yet, but he's there.
No one can hear me?
Oh, there you are. There you are.
I'm Stinkhorn, the real-life unicorn.
Hi, Stinkhorn.
Right?
You got just that one big horn.
Yeah, with Halloween right around the corner, I thought I'd call in with some costume ideas.
Oh. Well, great. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, you could go as me, Stinkhorn the unicorn.
Of course. Why do they call you that?
Well, you don't want to get into that.
Oh, your horn stinks. Huh?
Sometimes. It depends on the day.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm a real-life unicorn. I'm living proof. It's a common misconception that unicorns came from a donkey banging a narwhal.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Okay.
It actually comes from a narwhal banging a donkey.
Ah, okay.
The donkey has to be female. If it's the other way around, we drown at birth.
Thank you.
I guess that makes sense.
As you can tell, I'm horny all the time. So horny. I'm rocking the cotton candy colored hair so chicks think I'm woke.
Nice.
Yeah, that way she pays for dinner, Tom.
Oh, good.
I may look all nice and sweet, but I'm not to be messed with. I fart Fruity Pebbles and I scat Skittles.
Oh, man.
Adults sometimes confuse me with a genie.
They do.
Yeah,
Why?
they're always asking me to grant their wishes. I'm like, sure, I'll grant your wishes as long as all 3 of your wishes are to bang a unicorn. All right, I got to run. I got 3 birthday parties today and 1 quinceanera. I sure hope there's some hot single moms there. I am so horny.
Of course you are.
I got to hoof it out of here. Toodles.
Okay.
Right, see you, Stinkhorn.
You guys think that guy sounds like Ed Septic?
Now that you bring it up.
Now that you mention it.
Wow.
There was a
Stinkhorn sounds like Ed Septic.
Now remember, who has to be the daddy? The narwhal? Or they drowned at birth? Okay, okay. That's interesting.
Pick that one to repeat. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get it done. Now,
is Stinkhorn slang for...
I think it's his name. It may must
a
be
dropping,
his
if
given
you will.
name.
Yeah. The old Stinkhorn.
Okay.
Looks like that'd be slang.
Maybe it's unfortunate prison slang. We had an interesting story yesterday. The famous candy Werther's Original is introducing a line of denim blue jeans, and they feature 30 little pockets, and they're kind of cool looking. I was sort of surprised, but they're designed so that you can put the Werther's candies in each of the pockets.
Isn't that nice?
And the pockets is good. They kind of go down the side of the legs, and
very stylish.
But Werther's a famous candy for especially for old folks. But Pat, you said you like the Werther's?
I do, yeah. My son loves them. Yeah, the caramel.
Okay.
They're delicious.
Okay, well, but you have a tribute to this now?
I do, and you guys can repeat a phrase, sing along, whatever you want. I've tightened her up.
Okay, good.
Made it easier. Who can take a Werther's, keep it in her jeans? My Mima fills her pockets till they're bursting at the seams. My candy grandma. My candy grandma can, cause she has 30 pockets in her brand new grandma jeans.
When do we go? Tell us.
Whatever you want. You can repeat what I say or sing along. Who can hide the caramel?
Who can hide the caramel?
nice and warm because they've been there since July. My candy grandma. My candy grandma can. That's the way the song goes. My candy grandma can, because she's a hard candy fan in a house of smelly cats.
In a house of smelly cats.
My candy grandma's jeans are great for Halloween, even though Werther's are not nutritious. Oh, her front pockets are like candy fishes. Oh, her butterscotch smells like fishes. Just get off your phone. I am trying to sing. Here we go. Who can take an M&M?
Who can take an M&M?
A pocket bond.
The worst. He's the worst sing-along ever.
You can't sing along.
Candy grandma mixed up a candy with a Percocet. Now my back feels good. Thank you, candy grandma. Okay. My candy grandma. It's leaving me hanging.
We gave up. Leaving you hanging.
I thought you made it easier.
It's a little song. You got to pay attention.
No, you're supposed to have the
Candyman can, like the original song. Jess is on her phone.
You really hurt his feelings.
Okay.
By being on your phone. What was so important?
Yeah, what were you looking
don't
for?
Want me to tell you on air.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
No.
Personal?
Is it a photograph?
No. Yes, it's a D-pic, actually.
There you go.
The stinkhorn just sent me a stinkhorn.
A stinkhorn.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Pat. Pat Godwin, by the way, our headliner at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort this Friday night. Pat Godwin, Al Jackson, Jeff Oskey, and your host, Josh Arnold. Info, grandfallscasinoresort.com. This is right near Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It should be a great show Friday night. Go check it out. Now, do we return to the Dude Wipe Sports Desk?
No, we're all done over here.
Okay, but
it's time to check in with Jess in the news.
Before we do that, I will remind everybody, we have the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks, sponsored by Steven Singer Jewelers. What does that mean? It means each week a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. You can peruse IHateStevenSinger.com, find out what you could be taking home. Just pick the winners. Don't have to worry about the spread here. And the winner, of course, also gets to pick against Chick McGee so far on the shoe-in. The overall record, very good.
37-28.
Against the spread. That's excellent. Congratulations to you, Chick McGee. Let's get one quick story out of Ms. Jessica Hooker across the way.
You just did everything?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Miss Jess Hooker.
No,
It's okay.
Just Jess. Try it that way.
A New Jersey woman says that she uses her breast milk to feed her whole family.
So start over.
A New Jersey woman said that she uses her breast milk to feed her whole family.
My gosh.
31-year-old mother of 5, Miss Divinity Butts.
Divinity Butts. Hello.
Okay,
now.
come on.
Divinity Butts.
Divinity Butts sounds like a character name from some kind of parody.
Boy, what an astute way.
You really painted a picture.
No, seriously, no, I'm like,
hell of a simile,
no,
Tom.
Divinity.
Boy, that sentence hit like a jackhammer, didn't it? Wow.
Like hi,
making friends over
I'm Heavenly Ass, and this is Divinity Butts. Do you see what I'm saying here?
Yes. Yeah, she revealed that her husband Isaac started drinking her breast milk after a tough boxing session.
Oh, yeah, I need this.
Oh, good.
She said that he's now hooked and adds her breast milk to his protein shakes at least 3 times a week.
I love it.
Can this guy stand on his own? His brain pan rotating. Breast milk, boy. Me box.
I need boob juice.
Have you guys had breast milk as adults?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, I thought about it, but I passed.
And women at the mall get mad if you ask.
Hey, sharesies? No, stuff like that. They don't like it.
Mrs. Butts told Cater News he wants to see how it would aid his recovery after intense workouts, and surprisingly, it really helped. So that's what her husband does to recover from tough boxing sessions.
Just sick.
Does he get it from the tap, if you will?
It doesn't say, but it does say that she also enjoys churning butter with her breast milk, and she also uses it for milk baths.
She can also polish her shoes without even bending over.
I see. Might be a little saggy.
I think this is just so gross. I was having a breakfast with a friend and over a nice tall glass of amniotic fluid. I was saying, why do these women...
Is that right?
Okay, doesn't Divinity Butts sound like a name you'd find on, I don't know, Instagram, Are you following Divinity Butts?
It sounds like one of those joke authors, like Seymour Butts.
Yes.
Right.
Filling the Pews by Divinity Butts. Something like that.
Oh, thank you, Divinity. When we come back, what have you got over there, Jess?
We have Orca poop. And
I bet Orca poop is significant.
Yes. Well, it's a horrible story. You look forward to it. And throat cancer. How about that?
My gosh.
But it's sexy throat cancer.
Sexy throat cancer.
Is Catherine Zeta-Jones involved?
In a way, yes. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Exit the studio with the Wizometer, and we have the crew standing by. Chick, are you going to come and follow me? And
yes.
Okay.
This would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to explain what the Wizometer is, Christie?
Yes, it's a small device that you hook to a urinal, and men, of course, urinate into the device, and it reads out a velocity, I guess, would be the correct term. It's like
Are you there, Tom? Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
I hear you also, Chick. So you guys are moving down to the men's room.
I'll tell you something.
Kind of like a radar
our
gun.
crew member is dressed in a race.
I see he's in a poncho, and you know what? You take every precaution because these guys, you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get that bifurcated thing, you know.
We have set up the Wizometer. Christy, it's kind of like a radar gun for urination.
Exactly.
But they don't use radar.
No.
Okay,
It uses a little wheel that you spin
We're
like
going
a
in the
hamster.
men's. We're going in.
You two are are you two gonna whiz together at the same time?
No. Tom is at the I'm at the urinal.
Where's Chick?
Do you have the tester? Should we test it one time first? I have a squirter bottle with water in it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to squirt. This is a really heavy squirter. I don't think any human being could do. Okay, I'm squirting, and the Wizometer is reading 10, 14, 8. Looks like the total readout 14 was the high.
You know, you really didn't even squeeze it.
I was going to say.
Coming out of a squirt bottle. Are you sure it's not on
24
spray?
out of it.
Oh my God! There's it got up to 80. You got to squeeze it, Tom.
Yeah, that's what. Oh.
80? 80.
I can't go up to 80.
Well, I know you can't go up to 80, but you were like doing this like a little Nancy guy.
Oh, look at the little wheel go around. Okay, Flomax. We'll see how you do. Okay, I'm gonna. So the way it works is after you Chick did it again, and it's reading out 50. So it works like a radar gun.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to.
Are you gonna unzip and see what you got?
He's reaching.
Yeah. Now, we've not tried this with. No, I don't want to splash anythody here.
Oh,
well, let's hope not.
I'm getting ready to go. Okay, I'm going. I'm ripping it here. This is the best I can do.
Oh God, this is no good.
What kind of speed?
There are people taking pictures.
What kind of speed you got going on?
I'm afraid there may be some additional audio.
You get a warm-up lap?
There may be some additional audio.
Yeah. Sorry.
26 was the high.
I'm sorry, what?
26.
26?
My God,
your prostate check.
It looks like chick when you did it. There's water all over the floor. Okay, come on in, prostate king.
What?
Okay.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to do any better, but
okay, now chick's gonna get up there.
I have a shy bladder.
Well, I'm not gonna look.
Oh, he's going to stand there for an hour trying to whiz because he has a shy bladder.
His phone. He needs 2 hands to handle the monster.
I can't.
Did you find it yet?
I don't know if I can.
He's digging. Have you found it yet?
I don't know if I can do this when everybody wants me.
Okay, are you going yet?
No.
You haven't even started?
No, I can't go.
Hey, everybody, turn your head.
Okay, nobody look. Oh my God! Think about Niagara Falls. Think about wet things. Think about Niagara Falls. Think about
water.
Turn the faucet on.
I have to turn the faucet. What? Jeez.
Why? You don't want to stay?
It works for my
Here we
girls.
go. Oh, he's finally started. Okay, there we go. How's it going?
What kind of?
Well, I can't get the wheel to turn.
Now, if there's any kind of gaseous emission, it voids the
26, 54, 56.
Oh. So,
Okay.
what'd you get? 56?
What is the readout?
56.
56.
Ooh, chick.
Very
And
impressive.
Tom, you had 20?
24.
What was mine? 20 something? 20?
Wow. Maybe you should have your prostate checked.
Are you still going?
Yeah, I told you I had to go, man.
The test is
maybe
over.
we can do a commercial break. the camel releases.
Still going.
Okay. Anybody else have to go? Well, we've got the whole.
Would you
crew
wait?
here.
I'm not done yet.
I'm sorry. So the Wizometer. Let me see the readout.
Oh. The key is to get the wheel to spin. Sometimes your aim is a lot key to it. You
I
probably
see.
didn't hit the wheel.
You have to aim?
You have to aim.
You
to
can't
hit the
arc it
wheel.
in there,
I got a
Tom.
question for you.
Yeah.
Who's going to take this thing out of the urinal?
Oh, well, I'm sure we can
leave it
find an
there.
intern
Why
to do
not?
that for us.
Do we have any interns? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're heading back in.
Hi, this is Christie Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Coming up in about an hour, 9 to 5, your shot at some very serious money. So hang out with us.
Okay, all right. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christie Lee having her head looked at. Isn't that how it goes?
She's getting the first of 2 eyes fixed up. She's going to get these lenses they put inside your eyeball. She's been wearing glasses since she was 2 years old.
By our buddy Dr. Lander. There's Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Your pronouns?
There's Ace Cosby. Not doing this, Tom. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Are 30 radio shows doing that?
I'm a he, him.
You are?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. As opposed to what?
A they or a she.
A he, she.
Are you a fisher them?
I do not go by fisher them. No, I go by fisherman.
A fisherman?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I prefer angler.
Okay. So now,
An angler, huh?
time now. Is the big screen ready? Okay, let's click the button over there. Oh, there we go. Look at that handsome man. That's Costaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent. What's the photograph over your left shoulder?
That's me.
That's baby Costaki?
Oh, is this a Christmas story again? Because
wearing some headphones there.
Oh, look at that.
First Bob and Tom call-in right there.
Well, it has been a long time, that's for sure.
A cute little guy.
I need to start with an apology for Costaki. I got my brand new All Pro Lines black hoodie sweatshirt in the mail, and I had every intention of wearing it this morning because you were going to be on, and I totally forgot. Because my head is mush.
I'm glad you got it. How's the fit? How is it?
Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to wear it next Tuesday.
Now, All Pro Lines is Kostaki's special place where you can add jokes and discuss the fun aspects of the NFL, among other things. And what's happening in your life with respect to pro football right now, Costaki?
Well, last night, all of Tampa's wide receivers went down, which only sounds good if you're talking about the lingerie league. You know what I'm saying?
The lingerie league.
And now 15 jokes about Deshaun Watson. That's what we're here for, right?
Oh.
10? We'll see.
Two?
Browns controversial quarterback Deshaun Watson went down with an injury. It was non-contact, unless you count karma. Karma may have had a hand. I hate to add insult to injury. No, I do. With this guy, 600 sexual assault lawsuits. Yeah, here comes some more insults. Watson was carted off the field. The cart is now front runner for league MVP. Coach Stefanski gave the cart a game ball. It's I'm getting message breaking. The cart just filed a lawsuit for sexual assault. All right. Definition of irony is Watson finally has consequences and it's non-contact.
Very good.
It's like a classic Twilight Zone episode. He finally has a real injury and no one is willing to massage him anymore.
That's the way it goes.
Oh, it's a ruptured Achilles. Even parts of Deshaun Watson's body are trying to escape. And Achilles himself came out to distance himself from Deshaun Watson.
I have nothing to do with this guy.
Yes. That's why the shield. Yes. You know the story. When Achilles was a baby, his mother dipped him in the protective waters of the river Styx, but she held him by the heel, and that's his one vulnerable spot, right? Deshaun Watson's mother dipped him in the river of temperance, but unfortunately, she was holding him by the penis. Where else are you going to get Greek mythology football comedy?
Very good.
Achilles, I think, should be the new mascot for the Browns, right? He was dipped in the river of the underworld. Cleveland has a lake that caught on fire. Parallel. He was in Homer's Iliad, and Browns fans love beer like Homer Simpson. He fought the Trojan War, and we wish Deshaun's father used a Trojan, everybody. You see the jokes. Teammate Myles Garrett said Watson has been a model citizen. Time to test Myles for a concussion. Myles said he can't judge Watson and throw stones from his glass house. Hey, there's an idea. We make Deshaun live in a glass house. His life needs a little sunshine.
Oh.
Then we can see if he's behaving himself.
Right. He might straighten up a little if the walls were. All right. Packers wore their winter warning uniforms. Wisconsin don't play. Hide your nuts. Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Turns out they did hide their nut. Now he plays for the Jets. He went to the corner. Sunday night, we had Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson. That's a stumper if the game is who would be worse to sit next to on a long bus ride. Throw in Antonio Brown as the toughest ever round of Mary F. Kill. Birthday candles don't get blown out as often as the Panthers. It's a tough season.
They're having a hard time.
It's tough. It's true that Carolina can't execute, but what they're doing to their fans is cruel and unusual punishment.
Who?
That's a fair noise. I saw the headline, troubling details emerge from Eddie Lacy's arrest. I'm just guessing here. Did he eat the cop? I'm just guessing.
I'm assuming he's a larger man.
He sort of ate himself out.
Gained weight for an inexplicable reason.
Okay. He was a running back. It was like, really? Oh, anyway. All right. Brian Dable said Daniel Jones is the Giants quarterback going forward. Although when Daniel Jones is on the field, there's very little going forward. He was going backwards. All right. I think we're at the closer. After being shot through the chest, Ricky Pearsall returned. And really, what's more American than getting shot and then playing football? Maybe going deeply into debt to buy an apple pie.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Costaki. Costaki Economopoulos can be found. All Pro Lines is the place. Now, when we last talked to you, you are a newly single man. Has there been any dining and dancing and dating and?
Very little of that. I did finally learn to listen to the signs from the universe, Tom.
Oh,
like Like when I find myself using that big ass serving fork, I'm like, oh, it's time to do the dishes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the turkey serving
right.
fork.
Right. Yeah, that. I used to, oh yeah. When I'm wearing the underwear I don't really like, I'm like, oh, I got to do the laundry. Right?
Yeah.
And when there's a woman standing on the bed screaming at me, I'm like, oh, it's time to get my own place again.
Standing on the bed, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You never seen that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Never seen that, really?
Standing up on the bed, like not on the floor yelling? And
That's when she's hopping.
I gotta
just
stand on the
so
bed.
mad. Yeah.
Wow, you seen that, John?
Oh, boy, you don't want a woman standing on the bed yelling at you. I don't take checks. She said.
Cash only. What the hell's wrong with you? You can find out more. Where does one find you again, Costaki? Please help me.
Follow me on Facebook, Costaki Economopoulos, and All Pro Lines. And there's a new thing, too, called Caption Kangaroo, everybody.
What's
Come
that
follow
now?
me. I discovered with All Pro Lines that people love captioning. And I thought it was just me, because I always love captioning.
Yeah, it's fun.
There's something about captioning, like writing a joke is very difficult to do, but something about a photo and adding a caption, it's accessible to everybody. And every time there's ones I never would have thought of that make me laugh.
Wait.
So
Is the kangaroo just a Captain Kangaroo reference?
it's not just that, but yes. It is.
Wait, no. What else would it be?
Captain Kangaroo, it's Caption Kangaroo.
I thought maybe there's a kangaroo.
It's Caption Kangaroo. Yes, it's a captain.
When did Captain Kangaroo go off the air? 58.
I don't think he's been on this century.
Hey, Kettle.
Yeah, he was in West Side Story. He was just a private then.
Yeah.
You know when Tom Griswold is giving you a hard time.
No, I like that. Can you tell us which photograph it is this week?
This week it's an iceberg. So there's a little bit above and a big amount below. You can chime in and write a caption about it.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing 3 a week. Come join us.
Okay.
Caption Kangaroo.
Okay. And you Caption Kangaroo. Okay. Thank you very much, Costaki. I certainly appreciate that. Any live gigs coming up, Costaki?
Next month I'm doing Farmington and Durango and 3 nights around Wisconsin. So yeah, I'm in and out. I get out there. It's fun. I've been enjoying it.
Now the condom count, is it the same as it was last time we talked, or have we?
Yes, yeah, very much holding steady.
Okay. maybe for each week you don't use one, you should take it out, blow it up, and put it in the wall behind you.
Yeah, there's an old. Oh man. There's an old joke about who is that? It's Jake Johansson had an old joke about how he might have to find a craft project.
Okay. Thanks, Costaki.
Hey, man. Thanks, guys.
Always a pleasure. Time now to check in with Mr. McGee over there.
Simply Safe. Let me tell you about it. It's the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system, and Simply Safe has found the problem with home security systems. Old school system act only once someone has already broken the laws inside your house. Simply Safe patrols earlier than that. They have active guard. Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents keep a close watch over your property and actually stop crimes before they happen. Cameras use advanced AI to tell the difference between friendly faces like family and neighbors and potential threats, alerting agents to suspicious individuals before they get close to your home. The agents can talk directly to the intruder, sound a loud siren, flashlights, even alert the police. While other systems only react after a break-in, Simply Safe combines live monitoring and proactive protection both outside and inside your home. That's why I trust Simply Safe and want you to have the same peace of mind that I enjoy. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera. Sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you, Chickster. Coming up, ghosts, scary. Sharks, scary. Ghost sharks in the news.
And very real.
Yes. And also orcas in the news. Orcas, scary. Poop, yick. Together. And finally, too adventurous sex.
Oh.
What's it all about? We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Just like every other comedian ever, I, too, have recently broken up with my girlfriend.
So you had to let her go from the van.
I unchained her from the radiator.
Well, I guess that's over.
I broke up, my last girlfriend I broke up via voicemail. Is that
really?
tacky?
That is kind of tacky.
Well, hear me out.
All right.
I didn't leave a message on her voicemail.
Oh.
I left it on the outgoing message on my voicemail.
All right. Hi, this is Brendan.
Exactly.
Leave a message
it's
unless
less confrontational.
If
this is Susan, it's over.
All right.
Hit the bricks, Ugga-Mug.
But anybody else just leave your message?
Yeah, anybody else leave a message.
Don't forget your number. Did you start with your message? Your message is important to me.
Unless it's Susan.
Did you say hit the bricks, Ugga-Mug?
Yeah, I called her Ugga-Mug. She's ugly. I was dating an ugly girl.
Well, somebody has to.
She was hard on the eyes.
Wow.
Ugga-Mug.
Ugga-Mug.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start calling you that. That'll be my little pet name for you, Christie. Ugga-Mug.
Oh, well, that's not appropriate.
No, I'm certainly not. I just think it's cute. Ugga-Mug.
Well, you could be mean to ugly girls because they don't have feelings. I saw that on the Discovery Channel.
That's what you were told, right?
Well, there you go.
I discovered that.
Hey, by the way,
We have something for the quotes page. Nicely done. Usually you don't make the quotes page in the first 10 minutes, but you just did.
She bought rocks one time from Pier 1 Imports. She bought a basket of rocks.
No kidding.
To decorate her coffee table with. Well, they had like words chiseled into them.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. They said like joy and happiness and friendship. So like one night I just took a handful of those rocks and I drove around my neighborhood chucking them through people's windows.
Joy.
Like, here comes happiness. We were driving to the mall one time so she could buy some dumb stuff. And there was a car in front of us, and it had a bumper sticker that said, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter" on it. And she was all like, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter? What's that mean?" And I was like, think about it. Who's the most famous Jewish carpenter you can think of?
Right.
And I swear to God, she went, "I don't know, Geppetto." That totally happened for real in real life.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting old. I'm not doing this gracefully. I hate technology. I hate any kind of change. Have you seen this commercial for a car where they say the car can actually anticipate when you're going to have a wreck? The car can predict when you're going to... I guess they got some kind of computer on board.
Right.
I thought, if that was really true, as soon as I hand the keys to my son, the damn airbags would go off. You know what I mean? But I thought, all this technology, like I'm sure you guys probably have this. I just don't understand if this, like MySpace and Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter.
I don't understand the concept. Can you imagine being in a mall and going up to a complete stranger and going, "Psst, could I be your friend?" Denied, to be denied bail. That should be denied. And young people out there, I'm not saying I'm right. I know this is old man cranky talk. I really do. But I just don't understand. I see all these young college kids getting tattoos with like Chinese characters on their arm.
Yeah.
You think there's college kids in China getting "Get her done" tattooed on their arms? I find that unlikely, don't you?
That's very possible.
Now, this you don't have to be old or cranky for this to make you mad, but this is making me nuts. Have you noticed how lately when you call these tech support things, in my case, I was calling my credit card, but one of these 1-800 things, we know this has been outsourced for a while, but remember in the beginning how they try to pretend like they're American?
Oh,
remember that? They'd say, "Oh, my name is Sean." You go, "Yeah, how's the weather in Calcutta today, Sean?" But now they don't even care. Have you noticed that? I'm serious. I called the other day, and the guy just told me his an Indian name, and when they put me on hold, they're playing Ravi Shankar. They didn't bother to hide it at all, and I was getting so frustrated because I wasn't getting anything done. I kept saying, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was that? Please, excuse me. Could repeat that." And here's what I want you guys to do. It was a lot of fun for me. Maybe we'll start a movement. I started mumbling on purpose, like Boomhauer from King of the Hill or Gabby Hayes. I started going, "Yeah, they damn well so make up a thing in there, put someone down on him." He goes, "Excuse me, what?" I said, "Yeah, how do you like it up, Boom? Huh? Try that on for size."
here's why I like soccer now. I love to see our soccer team lose, not because I'm against them, but because I love to see the look of disappointment in all these fake bandwagon fans. I was in the airport when Landon Donovan and the boys lost. People were in the airport crying. And we're just so proud of them. We love our soccer team. Really, name 3 players.
How true?
Just say you like soccer. First of all, we shouldn't even have a soccer team. We should have soccer players, but our national team's only function should be to go to other countries and allow them to stomp us because they can't beat us in anything else. We go to every other country. We take their best athletes in all their other sports. Soccer is the only thing that's...
Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk.
Hey, buddy.
There's Pat Godwin. Hey. Josh Arnold is here at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Chickster. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Good morning. Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. We had a news story earlier this morning about a lady that's, I guess her husband's a boxer, and among other things, she puts her breast milk in his protein shakes. Would you like to try breast milk? I'm sure we could probably arrange that. Is that?
Yeah, I mean,
is that legal?
No, I'm not going to drink somebody's breast milk like that.
I had my own, you know.
Would you want to try it?
Oh God, no. Of course not.
Well, then why are you asking us to do it?
That's my job.
No, it's not. A good general. What is it? All these example. A good general doesn't ask anything of his troops that he wouldn't do himself.
Aren't we the only mammals that drink someone else's milk? Yeah,
I think we are.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Although you explain that to Nestle's quick. Okay.
Now, when you were in phase 1 of momdom,
yes.
Did you ever try your own breast milk?
Yeah, because when you test it on your wrist to check the temperature, you just lick it, off.
And?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember it having any distinct flavor other than, milk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
2%. Skim, almond, coconut. What do you eat? Pat, you can only drink one kind of milk, right?
I like the coconut, yeah.
Do they drink the coconut milk? Okay.
Healthy fats.
There you go.
I like the milk. But let's just go back over to the Silac news desk with Jess. What's going on over there?
People in a crowd at SeaWorld were sprayed with whale feces during a live show in San Antonio.
Oh, the whale had no comment. He took a nap.
Video footage shows an orca relieving itself in a pool. Massive clouds of whale poop can be clearly seen through the transparent walls. The killer whale then breaches out of the water as it crashes back down.
Excellent.
A tidal wave of poop-laden water splashes into the nearby guests.
I'm surprised to hear this. I thought they got rid of all the Orca shows.
I guess not.
The famous documentary, didn't they?
Blackfish, yeah. The orcas know that they're putting poop on people, don't they?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
They are very intelligent creatures.
Well, remember that woman who was trying to teach the whale to speak?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why'd you do that? Sounded
it makes
a lot
Josh
like
laugh.
Yeah. Samantha King, who was at the show with her family, said,
Sammy King.
Said it was just awful.
We expected to get wet sitting so close, but not like that.
Oh, I bet they were puking.
It smelled awful and people were gagging.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Your fellow man.
Park officials later confirmed that medical staff evacuated the guests involved.
Do you just give in to pink eye at that point? You
just welcome it.
Yeah.
Apparently, they immediately took people to shower. There's an area where they could shower.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Come with us, folks, please, sir.
What about your clothes?
Yeah.
You just shower in your clothes and then dry.
Hey, you got that free T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that.
I went to SeaWorld. All I got was this I've been sprayed with feces T-shirt.
Go to an amusement park and get wet somehow with the log ride. And then dry off as you walk the rest of the day.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's awful.
That's
and I'm with you. Josh, I thought they'd kind of gotten rid of those shows. But
Yeah.
Splash Zone. Do they market as such?
Yeah, they do.
Like a Gallagher show?
In the seats, they're usually painted like a different color blue, so you knew that's where you're going to get wet. Yeah.
In this case, the poop actually hit the fans.
Yes.
Is it shampoo? No, it's shampoo.
It must have just been so bad.
People were vomiting, it says.
If I were in the upper rows,
You died.
would you have been laughing?
I would have.
Never stop laughing.
I probably would have said, well, I told you we had to sit up here. You wanted to sit down there. I said no.
This can't be the first time this has happened.
Man.
Yeah. There's just cameras now everywhere. People can record it.
Oh, God, yeah. Everywhere.
Yikes.
Those are my favorite animal, orcas.
Really?
No kidding.
Okay.
I think they're fascinating and cool. And
Are you able to pet those? If you like, is there a backstage experience?
I've heard they like their tongues petted.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
And you scratch their tongue.
Haven't there been some really bad things happening with?
Yeah, awful. Yeah.
See that thing where that surfer got stabbed to death by a sailfish?
An orca?
Ooh.
Swordfish.
Swordfish, sorry.
I thought the orca had a knife. Are you sure it's a sailfish?
No, you're right.
This morning.
Some fish jumped out of the water and
impaled her?
Impaled
That's
her.
brutal.
That's all.
You got to be careful when you're fishing for those because that can happen when
It's like
they
a
finally get on the boat.
It's like a cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not your day.
Isn't that how what's his name died? The Australian.
Yeah, it was a manatee, right? No,
stung him with his tail.
Stingray. Oh, okay.
Hit his heart right with a tail. I thought.
That's so sad.
Doink.
Yeah, that is sad.
Yeah. Well,
that's still one of
speaking
my
of sad
favorite
stuff.
ESPN Sports Center commercials. He's standing there with one of the anchors, Steve Irwin, and the elevator opens up, and it's the Florida Gator mascot. It's a giant alligator. And he goes, "Oh, crikey, look at this fella." And he's like a giant alligator. You know, he starts wrestling with. That's hilarious.
They don't run that one anymore.
No, that's funny. No, you have to look for that. But they should run it. They don't run that one anymore.
My buddy had a bit about Steve Irwin now up in heaven pestering the angels. Oh, this one's got a flaming sword.
All right.
He has such enthusiasm.
Crikey.
Health officials warn that there is an epidemic of throat cancer.
My gosh.
Yes. And oral interpersonal relations may be the cause.
Oh, sure. It has nothing to do with vaping.
The Michael Douglas thing?
Going down on each other.
This is the Michael Douglas thing.
I don't buy this at all.
There's a little bit of
What
science
woman
behind
wrote
this.
this article?
Dr. Hisham Mihana is who wrote it at the university.
Hi, Shammy. Hi, chick.
At the
So
university.
are they suggesting that people not do this?
Well,
Yes,
there's a
she
risk.
is. There's
Yes.
going to be a female uproar, I would think.
Well, I saw there's some men's society, the Cantalingus Society.
Cantalingus.
She said that there has been a large rise in a specific type of throat cancer called oropharyngeal cancer.
I think that was Michael Douglas's problem, right?
Yes, striking an area of the tonsils in the back of the throat. The main cause of this cancer is the human papillomavirus, HPV, a sexually transmitted infection that is also the main cause of cancer in the cervix.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, yes, it causes cancer not just in the throat. It's legit.
So is there some kind of test for this?
For women, right?
Yes.
But is there still no male test for
There's
HPV?
no male test because you guys are carriers, but you can't test that you're carriers for
Yeah.
some reason.
Isn't
So
that
you
weird?
give it to us, and then and then this is how we give it back to you is with throat cancer. So there you go.
Is there like a preventative gum?
No, there's
like
a
Nicorette, Vagirette?
there's a vaccine you can get when you're.
I applaud you trying to find
Yeah.
something.
We'll get it.
Sorry.
This is probably an off-air conversation, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Vagirette. How about Nick and No? How about no? That's not right. How about,
No, I got a friend that goes through.
Licorette?
He does that gum whenever he's awake, and then he wakes up in the middle of the night, has to chew a couple.
Oh man,
yeah, he's got the Nicorette addiction.
Yeah.
But I guess better than tobacco, huh?
I guess.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So what is the suggestion here? Are they saying that one should not do that?
Yeah, I'm guessing check with the person you're going down on if they have HPV. I don't know.
There you go.
Hey, by the way, before
By the way, certain ethnic groups have not been getting this.
Oh. What about dental dam? Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
Do guys still use that?
Whoever did that?
Who used it in the first
I
place?
don't know.
I mean,
remember
we
it being
talked
a
about them
thing.
in sex ed and
yeah,
stuff.
that was a
that's like-
reasonable option when we were being.
And that's not reasonable. It's like, here, put on this dry cleaning bag. Sorry.
It is just saran wrap, right?
I don't really know what a dental.
I think it's more of a rubber.
Oh, really?
Rubbery bladder. I think.
Okay.
I didn't know it was Mr. Science time. Yeah.
It's ironically used near a beaver
There you go.
in the 80s or 70s.
All right. More news in medicine. New research suggests that listening to music may help speed up recovery of surgery. Scientists at California's North State College of Medicine found that patients who listened to music after a procedure had a statistically significant reduction in pain the day after surgery.
Unless it makes you dance, you could rip your stitches out.
Now, who's this character?
Hi. You like to dance to music? I love dancing.
What kind of surgery did you have? Did you have your masculinity removed?
Anal reconstruction.
Sorry.
Sorry you asked, are you really?
Yeah.
Or is that exactly what you want?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. So the listening to music just distracts you when you're in pain.
Yeah, it has a positive effect.
That makes
it also
it depends what kind of music it is.
You think so?
You're like knocking on heaven's door might be
making nervous.
It says it can reduce your heart rate of about 4.5 fewer beats per minute and less opioid use. Yeah.
All right.
With those who listen to music using less than half the amount of morphine compared to those who did not listen to music.
Well, that's significant.
Yeah, that's huge.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, so
Now,
listen to music after. Christie's listening. To music.
Pat, you got a big show. Thank you very much. A couple quick things I want to point out. We have your opportunity to win a beautiful gift certificate from IHateStevenSinger.com. Steven Singer Jewelers. You go to bobandtom.com/contest and pick your picks for this week 8 of pro football. And you don't have to even go against the spread. Just pick them. Once again, that's bobandtom.com/contest and get those picks in before Thursday evening. By the way, also we have something else going on there. It's our new Man Cave makeover from Orange Insoles. At stake, this is a great prize, a 4K smart TV and a beautiful dartboard from Orange Insoles. Same location, bobandtom.com/contest. And that's what you want to do to enter. And you could have that beautiful 4K smart TV for your man cave or lady cave. Although Lady Cave sounds like it should be in your last song, Pat. That cave is going to be well appointed, courtesy of our friends at Orange Insoles. And once again, I forgot to mention this. To see that comedy show this Friday, you want to go to GrandFallsCasinoResort.com and find out what I'm talking about. Now, what have you got coming up, Jess?
Pets in the news. Would you rather stay home with your pets or hang out with your friends?
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's not tough for you.
That's a tough one. I stay home with my pets. Yeah.
That is hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Survey says we'll find out. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a simpler manner. And what you do is you go online, and the therapy is done online. You take a little quiz, kind of a questionnaire you fill out, and you will be matched with one of 35,000 plus licensed therapists out there. And the idea of this is that the therapy itself is done online. You get matched with a therapist. You can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. But by doing the therapy online, it's a lot more convenient. It's about convenience and flexibility, because you can do it wherever you are in the privacy of wherever you want to be. The importance of therapy, well, we all know that therapy can be extraordinarily helpful to get to sort of find yourself. And this is going to be a lot easier to do because it's done, as I said, on your smartphone or with your laptop or whatever you've got, wherever you want to do it. So it's once again about flexibility and convenience. Find out all the details at betterhelp.com/BT show. That /BT show thing will knock 10% off the cost of your first month. Once again, betterhelp.com. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT show. We're coming right back. We're going to find some interesting news about your doggy and your kitty. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say? Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Wait a minute.
What?
What?
Okay, we have, I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Could you focus on the big screen?
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Hey, guys. It's some bitch Ed's out this week. He's at the National Toilet Festival in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
So no Ed Septic?
No Ed. It's me, Turd Wrench Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. He's out there in San Francisco for the Toilet Festival. Did you guys know that's where the Golden Gate Bridge is?
No. I think it's the Golden Gate.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, okay.
If you didn't know, Ed is my stepbrother once removed. And the once removed part comes from the time that Meemaw found us behind the shed and had to get the hose out to separate us.
I see.
Yeah, that was the last time we played Pipes and Drains again.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
It was the last time I played with pipes at all. Turns out that the flapper valve is more my speed.
Oh, really? Who knew?
Yeah.
Huh.
So basically, unlike that sumbitch Ed, I'm gonna fix your pipes and bang your wife. A small upcharge. I'll send you one of those cell phone videos when I get on back up to the shop.
Oh, how nice. That's
All right.
exciting.
I'm gonna let you guys get back to it.
Thanks, Tina.
Thank you. Turd Wrench Tina.
Turd Wrench Tina.
Wow.
All right.
How about that?
Good to know.
I get in a lot of awkward situations, I feel like. Recently in D.C., I threw up in the street, which isn't a big deal. That happens. I'm a pretty heavy drinker. But what was different about this time was as I was about to throw up, you know, when you're just starting to come up, I made eye contact with a woman sitting outside of a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And then I held eye contact as I vomited.
Oh.
So it was just very awkward because she just saw me kind of look over at her and then go, and I mean, what's going on in her reality? You know,
She wants to watch that.
Did you get her number?
I did not get her number. I'm afraid. What does she go home and say? I was so ugly today, I made a man vomit. I don't want her to think that, you know. So I had to go over and tell her it wasn't the case.
That's a bad hair day.
Yeah, if a man looks at you and vomits,
It is a bad day.
you need to visit your hairdresser ASAP.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a self-esteem killer.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, but I get into stuff like that all
See,
the
I'm
time.
a sympathy vomiter. I would have, if he had made eye contact with me, I would have.
Me too.
You would vomit also?
I would join
so when,
you, yeah.
So when you smell vomit, you immediately vomit.
Say goodbye.
Let's move on.
So far we've covered soiling ourselves and vomit in the studio.
What next? All right, let's go into pussy lesions.
No.
No, Bob, that's wrong in the script. It's not pronounced pussy.
There you go.
You don't want to
read
go
that
there.
way.
I know it looks that way on the page.
You know, if you read that wrong at the audition, wow, that's a different movie.
Yeah,
Well, what's
entirely.
this, Mr. Abrams? I don't understand.
It's closer to a Mr. Skin film.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Now, were you a big drinker in college?
Yeah, I in college, I think I drank a little bit more than I do now. In college, whenever I drank, I would pass out. It was like my thing, you know? That's how people knew me.
Pass out guy?
Yeah. It got to the point where even before I went out, I'd go ahead and draw a dick on my face. Because it was going to happen.
It was going to happen. Your buddies were going to take care of it anyway.
Yeah.
Just take it right.
Oh, boy. You know.
Why wait?
It really is something else. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not.
That's
because first of all, what do they think? It's going to help me? You know, they think years from now I'm going to be saying, yeah, it got really bad. You know, I was just drinking all the time, passing out. And then one day I woke up, looked in the mirror, and I was like, TJ, get it together. And I owe it all to Steve and his artistic ability to draw a ball sack on my forehead.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff. State Park, a great place to see a show. The snow will fall, then it'll get clear, then it'll be summer, then it'll be Weird Al. Billy Joel and Sting just around the corner, etc., etc. Lots more shows. Check out Q95.com for details.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk.
Here I am.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
You know, Chick, most other jewelers hate Steven Singer. Why? Well, it's because Steven Singer Jewelers gives you the lowest price every single day. No phony sales or fake discounts. Experience the difference. I dare you. IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Speaking of Steven Singer, once again, you got a couple days to enter. It's week 8 of pro football. BobandTom.com/contest. It's the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Just pick the winners each week. That gift certificate from IHateStevenSinger.com. Get some beautiful diamond jewelry. Now, Christie Lee is, I think she's probably done with her eye surgery. She's getting one of her eyes done today. And we're talking about the fact that she won't have to wear glasses anymore, and she's been wearing glasses since she was 2 years old. So she says she's probably just going to get clear glasses.
You guys won't be able to handle her without glasses.
Really?
No.
It's going to be very odd.
Yeah.
I hope she does whatever she wants.
Yeah. Sure.
But I think I would go the fake glasses route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. You look as different as she does without your glasses.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Take off her glasses.
Yes.
Look,
different?
Yeah.
look over here.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd get used to it.
Do you think the bags sort of under my eyes in the darkness would go away?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you think glasses cause that, or is that just who I am
know.
now? And
I think that's who you are now.
My grandma says it means rain's coming. That's what she used to say. If the bags under her eyes were really heavy, she said, "Oh, there's a storm coming."
Do you know if she was right?
No, I have no idea. She was nuts.
She was.
My grandma was always right. You shut your dirty mouth.
Yeah.
What did the black under her eye mean?
My grandpa had been drinking.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there you go.
Comedically, that was perfect.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Anything to change the subject. Now,
he's mean when he drinks, Josh.
We were talking about old parent sayings.
Yes. Yeah.
And a couple of them came up that I'd never heard before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said the other day, jerk a knot in his tail.
Mm-hmm.
That was one that was said around my
What's
house.
the context for jerk a knot?
You have an attitude, and we need to straighten you out, so we're going to jerk a knot in your tail.
It goes along with what my mother would tell me when we'd visit my grandmother, her mother. Boy, you really showed your ass.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to jerk a knot in your tail.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
A show off.
Yeah, it's like a threat that you're going to get a
No,
whooping.
got a couple letters here. Here's one from Sean.
Shawnee.
He writes, my mom would always say, "Do you want to go live with Grandpa?"
Oh, gee.
By the way, Grandpa was dead.
Ooh.
Sometimes she would drive us to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Boy, that's commitment to a
Wow, that's almost as bad as mine.
Well, I was going to say, you've got the ultimate story on this.
Yeah, when I was little, when we were bad, my mom would say, "I'm going to call the gypsies." And then she'd pretend like she called them. She'd say, "Pack your bags, go sit on the porch. They're coming to get you." And then when they didn't show up, she'd say, "Well, you're so bad, the gypsies don't want you." And we'd come back inside and unpack and watch some cartoons.
And you believed it?
Yeah, I believed it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was your mom telling you that.
Yeah.
My mother used to say, writes Sam, "I brought you into this world and I can take you out."
Yep.
By the way, she still says this, I'm 30. Well,
my mom said that too. Yeah.
What was it?
I brought you into this world. I can take you out.
That was like from a Bill Cosby stand-up.
Yeah, that was one of his big bits.
Yeah, that was one of the, a buddy of mine was, not a buddy, he went to the same high school I did. He was the head writer on The Cosby Show, and he was assigned to go just transcribe all of Bill's first stand-up, and that's how they made the first season of The Cosby Show. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But that was a big part of his stand-up.
Tracy writes, my dad would say, your ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Yeah. I just remember your ass is grass. I never heard the full version.
Oh.
Much more effective.
Yeah, I always heard it on like the soccer field. We never heard it. My parents didn't say it. It was always a threat among.
How about I'm Godzilla and you're Japan? How about that?
I don't think I've heard that. Never heard that.
No, I haven't heard that.
That's in Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, which is a great movie.
This Justin writes, if you my father would say, if you keep it up, I'm going to have to open up a can of whoop ass.
Yeah,
classic.
Yeah, and then here's this is a classic. Craig writes, my brothers and I would get in trouble. My dad would say, I'm going to tan your hide. That implies
that's
severe
House on the Prairie stuff. That's 1800.
What about when you'd be crying about something else and your parents would say, I'll give you something to cry about?
Yeah, that's certainly
That's a big
Stop
one.
crying.
Oh.
Stop crying.
Certainly a classic.
Oh, yeah. That sticks with you. But
speaking of old folks, we have an interesting news story out of a nursing home.
Oh,
Say la vie, say the old folks.
Yeah.
You never can tell.
Residents of a UK nursing home wrote and starred in their own comedy Western movie.
Really?
11 seniors at the Old Vicarage Care Home in Bakewell filmed a movie titled The Tale of Robin of Otley. James Dixon, the facility's activities coordinator, came up with the idea and held a creative writing session for the residents.
We loved it.
The script is a humorous take on the tale of Robin Hood, but set in the Wild West and features references to West Yorkshire.
I'd like to see it.
The 40-minute movie was filmed on a smartphone and a green screen before it was brought to life with AI animation.
Huh.
The youngest cast member in the production was 70, while the oldest was nearly 100.
Come on, remember your lines, Gregory. For God's sake.
They have a collective age of 948.
Whoa.
Yeah. Mr. Dixon said the process of making the film had helped residents with their mental health.
So much full frontal nudity.
That was our favorite part of it.
For a few Werthers more.
I think that's sweet.
Hang them low.
The good, the old, and the uncommon.
Fistful of laxatives.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. Either one or the other.
Take the 310 to dinner.
Boy, is that a great movie. 310 to Yuma. With Christian Bale and what's his face? Gladiator.
On Golden Sheets.
Russell Crowe.
That's not a Western.
Oh, there you go.
On Golden Sheets, but not a Western.
That's the Wasn't Robin Hood in there?
Yeah.
Well, they're turning the Robin Hood story into a Western.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the Old West. You see.
Delightful project.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. We should do that.
Socialist messaging, but what are you going to do?
Which one?
Oh, Robin Hood.
Oh, yeah, Robin Hood. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I went what they had without doing any work. All right.
Okay. What else you got over there?
A recent poll indicates that many pet owners prefer to spend time with their pets rather than their friends.
Many. Not just me.
Nearly half admitted to canceling plans with friends and family to stay at home with their pet.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. 30% said they have called off work just to stay at home with their pet.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The best thing about going out with a pet, though,
Yeah.
they never argue about what restaurant you want to go to.
They just
They
go.
don't.
What do you feel like eating? Anything? Do they have fries?
Yes. Nearly all 97% of respondents agreed that their pet is like a family member.
Sure.
Yeah. When they aren't spending time together, respondents say they think about their pet nearly every other waking hour. 4 times a day.
Yeah. Hope they're doing well.
That seems
Yeah.
odd. Yeah.
Hope they didn't poop anywhere.
There you go.
I miss
Yeah.
them.
Aw.
Don't you miss your pets?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hung out last night. Had some
Oh.
steak.
Steak, nice.
Yeah, I did steak on an open fire yesterday for the first time. Ran out of gas on the grill, so like on the fire pit, just did it right there. I felt like a cave woman.
That's pretty cool.
Can you carve some up for your doggy?
Yeah, he gets a little bit. He gets some bites.
Did you use like they put the steak in the wide?
Oh, no.
Mash it together? Or
no, we have one of those big
steak?
steel welded things that sits over the fire, so you can just set it there and move it around.
How was it?
Roasted potatoes. Yeah.
Come on.
Delightful.
Some mushrooms and onions. Yeah.
Getting hungry right now. Coming up, sharks, metal detectors, and are you too adventurous in the bedroom, and could that be hurting your sex life? That's coming up.
As long as it doesn't hurt, I would think.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Scientists used magnetic resonance imaging to measure the activity of the brain's emotional center when listening to a pianist in real time.
When listening to a penis in real time.
A pianist.
I can hear the ocean.
When did they change that, by the way?
What?
It was always pianist growing up. Now it's pianist, isn't it?
Probably
growing up.
What?
Oh, never mind.
I saw one on a horse. That was the first time I saw one. And it was like...
First time I saw a horse, I thought, my God.
And then they also...
What's the old joke? No, I said a 5-inch pianist.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
What? No, what's the joke where the guy's in the bar and there's this little 6-inch kid? Why? There's a 6-inch running around tipping over everybody's drinks. I don't want this guy's a 6-inch dick.
Oh, that one I've not.
Oh, you never heard that one?
They listened.
No, that's not the joke. You've got it completely wrong.
Let me tell you something. That's the joke. Okay? That is absolutely
We all know nobody tells a joke like Chick.
What the hell's going on? The bartender said. I wished for a 6-inch.
I see. Yeah.
Right?
There's a little guy playing a piano.
No, he's not playing the piano.
Yeah.
No, he's running up and down the bar, knocking over drinks.
There are two jokes here.
He's being a real dick.
One is about a 5-inch pianist, and the other is about a 6-inch. Yeah.
Oh, as I live and breathe, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a joke told.
I'll never forget these
Dr. Tom Whiskey.
these 3 really little fellas.
Yeah, 3 of them.
A little tiny.
Oh, real tiny. How tiny would you say?
They're called little people.
Okay.
And that first one steps up and he goes, you know something? I bet I have the smallest hands in the world.
Oh.
Wow.
Can you use one of your hands to
Turn your music down.
That really help us out.
Ace,
Then
for
we could
God's
hear
sake,
the
turn
joke.
down the music.
Not Ace. You ding dong.
And so he sends it off to the Guinness Book of World Records people.
Uh-huh.
And he gets back a letter saying, you, sir, have the smallest hands in the world. It's official. This next little fella.
Congratulations.
This next little fella, and he's about this big. Yay high.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yay high.
Look up to your knee, Josh.
Yeah.
This is a small man.
Yeah, very small.
He goes, you know, I have the world's smallest feet. So they pack up that letter. They send it off to those Guinness World Record folks.
Yeah.
And they send it back a letter saying, sir, you officially have the smallest feet in the world. Says, how about I have the world's smallest male member?
Oh.
So they take some photographs with a ruler and stuff, and they send it off to the Guinness Book of World Record people. And they want to get it validated, and they're all sitting there at the bar, and the mail comes back, and it's got Guinness there on the outside. Oh, this is going to be it. I'm going to be validated to get that record. So the guy, he takes that envelope, he opens her up, and he looks at the thing, and he goes, oh, I have the world's second smallest penis in the world.
Oh, no. Really?
Who the hell is Chick McGee?
Okay. All right. Okay. Very nice. I had not heard that. That joke had not entered into any of the jokes.
No. It wasn't anywhere
We were
Curveball.
talking about.
Yeah, it was a true story from the Old West.
Yes.
I didn't tell you guys. I put my brothers in a bit of a dilemma a couple weekends when I was fishing. Yes, we were all in line.
You're adopted?
When you are part of these, I'm not.
Okay.
When you're part of these fishing tournaments, you go when you're registered, you can go and buy shirts at this big event type thing at one of the one of the loading docks. And so there are hundreds of people in line to get their swag bags and all this stuff. And there's some people walking around with petitions. And one guy comes up to me and he goes, "Hi, I'm a third-party candidate. I'm running for president. Will you sign my petition just to be allowed on the ballot? And you're not voting for me, of course. You're just..." And I said, "Sure." And he goes, "You're registered to vote in Missouri?" And I went, "Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm not. But my two brothers right here are. They'll happily do this." And they kind of looked at me like,
"Oh no."
And I knew what I was doing.
Now they're on a list. They're going to get
they went
letters from Gus Hall, the head of the Communist Party.
So they went, so they looked at me like, "We're going to kill you." And so, the guy goes, "Hey, I just want another option out there." And I went, "You know what? I'm all for that. My brothers will happily do this." And my brothers go, yeah, we'll do it. And so they sign up and what's your name, email address, your home address. So they fill out all this stuff. And I'm talking to the guy. I go, "So are you getting a lot of signatures?" And he goes, yeah, things are going pretty good. And he's a middle-aged man, normal looking. He looks at me and he goes, "I'm a telepath." And I went, "Oh, is that right?" And he goes, "I speak to people through the television." And he's dead serious. And my brothers have already signed up for this guy.
Now he's got their email.
I go, "You speak to people through the television?" He goes, "Yeah, I watch TV and I can talk to other viewers." He goes, "March Madness was huge for me. I got a lot of college kids. I got into their heads and I told them about what I do, and they're very excited." And he goes, "Thank you guys so much." And he walked off. My brothers
I love normal guys that look normal that are completely insane.
Well, that wasn't all he said, though. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. And he walked off. I looked at my brothers. I go, "That man has your home address." They were furious with me. And I did feel, at first I was like, "Oh, this is kind of a funny thing to do to them." And I do feel bad.
So now has this guy been sending them stuff? Like,
I don't know if they've been watching TV.
Yeah, why does he need their address if he can just go into their homes on the television?
If that happens next time, please ask if you can do a selfie with the guy.
That's crazy. I'd give anything for them to go home to them. "Hey, how you doing? Remember me? I was out at man. Hey, what's going on? You got some nice plates here."
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, "Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn."
It's Dr. Earl Lanter, and he's my eye guy. LanterEyeCare.com. Christie Lee being treated by him as we speak.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk. There she is. There's Pat Godwin. Hello. There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer Sidekick Central.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk and all the ships at sea. Once again, a couple quick things. We've got the contests up and running. Something brand new from our friends at Orange Insoles. This is very exciting. Your shot at improving that man cave or lady cave. Do you call it a lady cave? What is it?
Call it the kitchen.
It's a garden.
Oftentimes they have a she shed.
She shed.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The she shed.
Yeah.
Well, that's tricky.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
That's risky.
Ladies, you already have the whole house.
That's how I feel.
Now you can take my shed where I keep my tools and things too. Thanks.
All right. Josh Arnold speaks on behalf of women everywhere. The point is, what is at stake from Orange Insoles? It's a beautiful 4K smart TV. Well, that would be convenient. Plus a dartboard for the ladies and the gents.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you want to do with it, we're okay with it. Find out about this man cave / woman cave makeover from Orange Insoles by going to bobandtom.com/contest. While you're there, don't forget about the Steven Singer Jewelers $500 gift card.
How could we?
For picking those.
That'd be tough to. Yeah.
Now to fill your time, it's Josh Arnold. What do you got?
Jess, news?
Yeah.
No, you can't pass the ball. I just handed it back to you.
No, I can absolutely do what the show is.
I don't know if I'm supposed to read news now.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Scientists have discovered a new species of ghost shark that lives deep in the ocean near Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, no.
Researchers from New Zealand found the creature known as the Narrow-nosed spookfish.
Spookfish? I want one of those for my aquarium.
This sounds terrifying.
Uh-huh.
The narrow-nosed spookfish.
Correct. The scientific name for this fish is Horiata avia. Scientists say that the so-called ghost sharks are largely confined to the ocean floor, living in depths up to 8,500 feet, making them hard to study.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's very silly looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
Boy, Australia's got, and New Zealand, they have all those weird, there's no reason to go there,
Doesn't
right?
Australia have something like 90% of deadly animals live in Australia
Yes,
somewhere?
spiders, snakes.
They should just call it Monster Town.
Don't they
Welcome to Monster Town.
Don't they have like venomous ducks and things? Like a duck can
That's
bite you and
not
kill
real.
you? I
Is
think
that real?
so. Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Venomous duck.
Monster Town sounds like a good name for a movie. Hasn't that been done already? Oh,
Maybe.
I would think.
Look at this silly thing.
Let me see.
Oh, that's got a big pointy nose.
Ew.
Yeah.
It looks like a armadillo almost.
It kind of does.
Yeah, the name spookfish is weird.
That is odd.
Spooky.
I guess it's because it's a type of ghost fish is the category.
Yeah.
Chick, don't they call FBI agents spooks?
Spooks, yeah.
Or CIA? One
Yeah.
of the two? Yeah.
Because they don't exist, or do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
So maybe that's kind of the thing here.
There's a great BBC show called MI5, some places, spooks other places.
Oh.
It's really good. Olivia Colman's in it. You want to hear some more?
Yeah.
Matthew McFadden's in it, the guy from Succession.
All very good.
First season, I think he's in it. Daniel.
Are you watching that one?
Daniel, what's his name, who played Martin Luther King?
Are you watching that? What is it? Horses?
Wild horses?
No.
Slow horses.
Slow horses.
No. I got off it because you started watching it.
Oh, why?
Because it drives me crazy.
What
and
part?
I don't need anything driving me crazy. Hey, did you see the last time when, that guy, it goes on forever, and I don't need it in my life. There, I said it.
Why don't you want to have a conversation with your friend about a show you're sharing?
I get enough of that on this show. If I'm not being paid for it, I'm sure as I'm not going to do it off the air.
Well, you're not being paid for this.
Well, that's the Paraguayan venomous duck.
It is real.
Most people are completely unaware of the existence of the Paraguayan venomous duck. Very few people have seen the duck in the wild, though it's well known to indigenous people of Paraguayan rainforest to use the venom to coat their arrowheads for hunting and warfare.
I don't know if I trust the indigenous people of Paraguay.
Well,
really, you saw a venomous duck, did you? You wacky folks.
Well, when they shoot you with one of their poison-dipped arrows,
I'm
perhaps.
not listening to somebody who doesn't know what a microwave is.
You will.
I see.
You want to see the bill and teeth of the venomous duck? There it is right there.
That's not a duck.
That's just the bill.
And by the way, Tom, how do you get down from a duck?
You don't. You get down from a goose.
That's
exactly. I knew that was something. You tried to trick me. I was ready for that one. Once again, sitting in for Christie Lee, who's getting her eye surgery today. Yep. It's Jess Hooker. Ms. Hooker, what's happening?
Being too adventurous in the bedroom could be ruining your sex life.
Oh.
Sex therapist Dr. Emily Jamia advises couples to take baby steps when it comes to trying new sexual activities.
Well, yeah.
Boy, that's kinky.
You just can't just dive right in. Oh, with a baby.
Yeah, probably. Maybe she should have used a different phrase there. This is unfortunate.
Small steps.
Introductory, yes, small steps. She explained if something's too far outside our comfort zone, we're going to get a rush of stress hormones.
Oh, okay.
And that's not going to help when you're having sex.
God, no.
No.
Sometimes less is more.
Yes, this makes us feel anxious, inhibited, and shuts us down. So Dr. Jamia suggests making a yes, no, maybe sex list. Separately.
Really?
Yeah, boy, isn't that?
Well, I've got my list. Yes, no, maybe. Your twin sister.
Yeah.
Is that a yes, no, or maybe?
Yes, no, maybe.
I'm thinking it should be a no.
It's kind of like a Venn diagram because she wants you to see where you cross over. So you make it separately and then you come together before you go into the bedroom.
This is
Where
ridiculous.
You come together.
Can you imagine sitting at a restaurant? The waitress comes, excuse me, I'm reviewing butt stuff. And I would like the iced tea. No lemon.
Reviewing butt stuff is what he said.
And plus, these lists aren't most guys just going, here, honey, I filled out this list. I already checked no on everything for you.
Right. That's what it says here. Start with checking off the least intimidating activities and work your way up to the bigger ones.
I can't help but notice in your world, there's not not a lot of happiness between couples. Is that what I'm getting the feeling?
Women are impossible.
Oh,
He's not wrong.
all right.
I know he's not. Can you seriously see doing this? Making a list?
I don't know. I could see it being like a fun thing when you're just starting to date someone. Something fun, not serious.
Yeah, that's
you know
kind of
what
fun.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's talk about our top 5 fantasies.
I thought I said start with the stuff you don't want to do, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, but that doesn't sound fun. Like, let's start with the stuff we do want to do.
That sounds like a fight starter.
Yeah.
It does.
Here's what you don't want to do. Well, family members. Okay. All right.
You know what? I had that on my list, too.
I had that on my list, too. There we go. See? All right. We're on common ground. Okay.
I have a roommate's watching. How about that?
I think it could be fun in the beginning of a relationship.
You ever heard of sexual Jenga? Where you play Jenga, and every time you remove a block, it has a sex act
written
on it.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can try that if you want.
Is this a manufactured game, or do you have to draw on the
I don't know.
things yourself?
I've always known the hand.
I'm pretty sure
the homemade version.
Yeah.
You write on it yourself.
It's called Bangya.
Bangya?
Yeah, Bangya.
Have you done this, man?
No, I was just playing along.
You have a song about banging?
I don't.
I call it Jenga Unchained.
Oh.
Yeah. Why did everybody get chilly?
I don't know.
I like it. A movie title.
Yeah.
I've seen the same thing, but a drinking game, like 2 shots or a mixed drink or, something like that. Yeah.
Where's the stuff written then?
It's like he said, you get a regular Jenga game and then you write it on there.
On the blocks.
Yeah.
I see.
So you and your partner could do that and write the things you want to do. And that's
They
how
also
you
have
learn.
sexual dice. So one of them will have a body part, and the other one will have an action like kiss or lick or touch.
Now that's gross.
So, I got touch butt.
How is that gross?
Why is that gross?
That's sex.
What if you get a lick foot?
Well,
That's pretty hot.
Well, what if you do?
Yeah.
give it a shot.
A lot of people are into
I don't want to
that.
get athlete's tongue.
You're not.
And you're in a relationship.
Kill your partner would have clean feet.
I'm not suggesting it in this current situation.
No.
I mean, there was a time, one runs across the occasional dirty leg.
Dirty leg, filthy foot.
Oh, it's disgusting.
I don't know. Writing down anything involving your sex life just seems to take the sexiness out of it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
A
immediately.
Venn diagram.
Yeah, you got a big whiteboard in your bedroom. All right, let's see here.
Right here.
It's like you're diagramming a play.
I mean, you'd have a whiteboard at a budget meeting with your wife, sure. But,
That's
Whoops.
a turn on.
did I say that out loud?
But doesn't this say, let me find the article. It doesn't say start with the stuff.
It says start with the least intimidating activity.
Oh, I see. So you don't put Cleveland Steamer right up there with.
No,
that would be
like, don't put your tongue in my ear. Maybe start with that stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I still think it's a bad idea.
Just to write it down? Yeah.
It takes all the spontaneity.
There you go.
As I've said many times, you never see anyone say no in a porno movie.
Boy.
I don't think you know what you're saying when you say
I don't think you know what words are when you say that. I don't know why you keep saying it.
It's true.
You think there's someone out there going, he's brilliant.
It's a really problematic notion, and those are out there.
Of course not.
But I think part of it is teaching people the wrong things in many
Don't
cases.
you worry about it.
I mean, you're setting standards that don't exist.
Relax about it.
Okay. Did you play any games like sexual checkers?
I haven't played sexual checkers.
King me, baby. We have some more phrases that people have been sending in.
From our parents?
Adults parents yelling at kids?
I mean, just the classics. You're cruising for a bruising.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a classic. Yeah.
I've never heard this one specifically. I'll kick your ass over your shoulder blades.
Never heard that. I've never heard that one either. No.
Yeah.
That's really violent.
Wow. Yeah, that's somewhat descriptive. This comes to us from Joe H. My dad always said, never let your mouth write a check that your ass can't catch.
Cash. Yeah.
What did I say? Catch. Oh, sorry. Ass catchers. That's got to be a porno. Now it's time to check in with Mr. McGee across the way and talk a little bit about feeling safe in your beautiful home.
I will tell you about Simply Safe. You know, the problem is with old school home security systems, they only act once someone's already inside your home. That's way too late. Simply Safe Home Security is changing with its new Active Guard outdoor protection. It's the only home security designed to prevent crimes before they happen. Active Guard Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents keep a close watch over your property and actually stop crimes before they happen. The cameras use advanced AI to tell the difference between friendly faces, like family and neighbors, and potential threats, alerting agents to suspicious individuals before they get close to your home. These agents can talk directly to the intruders, sound a loud siren, flashlights, even alert the police, while other systems only react after a break-in. Simply Safe combines live monitoring and proactive protection both outside and inside your home. That's why I trust Simply Safe and want you to have the same peace of mind. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system. We've got you a deal, 50% off, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Australia, not the only place with dangerous animals. Coming up, there's a crocodile in your living room. Oh. We'll find out where. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Comedian Dave Landow has joined us. You've brought your best friend along, I understand. He is Matt McClary. I have not met Matt prior to this. Matt, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Now, I'd like to clarify because there seems to be a certain awkwardness in the air.
Yeah.
I think I can facilitate getting you less ill at ease, if you will.
Okay. I don't think I'm the one who needs to be put at ease. I think that's everybody else.
That's precisely what I want to do. You are let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? Not victim. That would be too awful.
Victim? No, let's not do that.
That could potentially be.
That could be everyone else in the room. Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
You have Asperger's.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm like Mr. Bean if he might have a gun on him. That level the thing is, it's not actually called Asperger's anymore. In the DSM-5, it's just high-functioning autism. Like, I put a joke about it online, and somebody replied to me. They said, you can't use that word anymore. It's politically incorrect. It's a slur. So I replied, shut up, Asperger's. If it's a slur, I have it. That makes it my word.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep saying Asperger, and I'm going to put the hard R at the end of it, too.
What is the phrase? On the spectrum?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's,
Yeah, I never liked that one. It sounds like a roller coaster.
Yeah. Yeah, you're at Cedar Point. Did you ride the Spectrum? It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was great.
I think of Rainbow.
Yeah. No, but that's
well, you're that's a different thing.
Okay. Whoosh. You guys are buddies, though, right? You and Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we met 20 years ago.
Literally 20 years ago.
When he got in my car and kept reading signs.
Had you been identified at that time as, did they label your particular sphere of existence?
Yeah, I was.
You know what? He's right. You're the one who's weird and awful. What's going on over there?
It's so difficult these days.
Will you not do this in front of company?
Please say you had been properly diagnosed. And when I was 17, until then, it was just my fault, you know? I'm from that generation.
Okay, you know what I'm saying, though. It's just awkward.
Yeah.
Matt, if I were to be introducing you to someone, and
you wouldn't bring it up.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't say don't be concerned about the blank stare and the weird attitude. And I would just say, hey, you figured out yourself. You're on your own. I can't figure it.
This is the perfect storm. Is what this is.
I can say, look, I know this guy seems like a total weirdo, but he's on the spectrum.
This guy seems like he's right. You wouldn't say any of that in polite society.
He's like all of us. He's doing the best that he can.
Well, I'm a performer. I might be turning it up a little.
There's a human being under there.
And you're here.
I blame Landow. You knew all this would happen.
You're smiling over there, Dan.
Look at him.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Just got a text from Christie.
You did?
Surgery went well, it says. Everything's fine.
Good.
That's the latest update.
Getting her eyes did.
Okay.
Oh, don't mind the glasses, she says.
She sent us a picture, and these glasses, she could fit two of her faces in the width of these glasses.
Yep.
These glasses are huge.
There's something you wear.
Are these are post-surgery glasses?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I love those.
They're good.
Wow.
Those are sunglasses you'd love to have.
Yeah, those are
She
great.
could wear those on the sun and be okay.
Yeah.
I still have mine in the car.
You do?
Yeah.
You wear
use
them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Those are the glasses you wear after they do the surgery?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Like,
so
they
sweet.
go almost around to her ears. Yeah.
Yeah, those are those old man glasses.
Yes.
They come with a pair of black socks, black knee socks, and a metal detector. Well, you damn kids, I found a...
Tom,
Hey.
you don't have to do that voice.
Speaking of metal detectors, a British metal detectorist struck gold.
That's a word?
Oh, yeah. Detectorist.
Yeah.
It's a great TV show, too.
Yeah, I had to practice this a couple times so I didn't say dick-tectorist.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. Are we all? Do we all agree? We're glad she didn't say dick tector.
Thank goodness that didn't happen.
Okay,
I was
good.
like, how embarrassing it would have been if she had said dick detector.
What would have happened if she said dick tectorist?
Where would a dick-tector work?
I got a couple of places
I guess
in here
maybe-
it would work. Yeah.
I'm a dick tector.
might be handy.
Oh, look, they're behind the couch. Oh,
It might be handy at certain bars in the village.
Pat, you how old's your son?
13, got to be 14.
Have you had an opportunity to do the stud finder bit with him yet?
No, I don't even know it.
Oh, you break out a stud finder, you're using it.
Yeah.
You're actually using it, and you go, and you put it on yourself, and you go,
Yes.
looks like I found one.
It's like the king of dad jokes. Yeah.
That is good.
stud finder. I'm
Yeah.
a stud.
Yeah.
Beep,
The first time my dad did it, I thought he was the funniest person on the planet.
Is that right?
Have you done it with your girls?
No, they wouldn't get it. Although I did have to come back here not too long ago to get a stud finder.
Nice.
Had to borrow Eddie's stud finder.
Oh, yeah?
They stopped selling them. That's right. The government cracked down.
God, no, I just was in the middle of a project and didn't want to go to the store, and I knew Eddie had one.
Yeah, bother him. Right, ruin his day. Can you imagine what? God knows what he was up to. Here he comes. You know, that brings me to the story about you that I wanted. You remember when you had your your eyes fixed? Actually, you had I
had a torn retina.
Your retina, and you get a load of this. I want to describe this so you get it. You had to lay in bed,
right?
But you had to put one of your TVs on the side so you could see it as you're.
I'll explain this to Jess. They put a bubble in your eye,
right?
An air bubble, and it shoves the retinal wall back. And I had to lie on my side for 17 straight days.
Oh my God!
There are different versions of it. Sometimes you have to be in your belly. It's awful though. It's but I mean it's great because it works. Otherwise you go blind. But
right.
Yeah, I had that done, and of course I don't want to watch the TV sideways.
Right.
So I had to figure out how to take an iPad, and every time I'd move it,
You'd have to lock it. Yeah.
well, I didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
You don't know how to lock your.
But somebody figured it out for you.
And my son came over.
Okay, yeah, cool.
That's good.
Yeah, so I was able to watch a sideways show.
It's for 17 days.
That seems like a lengthy time. I don't know if
He
it was
probably
17
cheated.
days.
It was
That seems
17
too
days.
long.
It was 17 days.
Is that when
And you follow those instructions, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
Is that when you drove to Texas?
Yes, after they put after the air bubble goes in your eye, you can't fly for 3 months.
Wow.
And you have to wear a wristband in case you're in an accident that tells you there's certain procedures they can't do because you've got that air bubble in your eye.
Oh, I thought it was in case you want to go to an amusement park. Wear your wristband.
It's the same thing.
Small wrist.
A little harder to get on. Yeah, but that's why I had to drive to Dallas.
Yeah.
For the but it's well worth
you
it.
have very feminine hands. You do.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, very slim wristed feminine hand.
I think it's the painted nails.
Yeah, I think that's what probably does it.
They're not painted.
I'm a big fan.
I'm sorry.
Did you ever wear jewelry, Tom?
Never.
Never?
Nothing like look at this trick he can do. Look at that.
Look at that. There you go, folks.
Look at that is dexterity. Look at those hands.
That is good.
Oh, no wonder you have a girlfriend.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now this time I'll do it with my tongue.
When you got that hand.
Oh, no.
You got your dictaphone. What'd you call it? What is it again?
The detector.
The detector.
Detectorist.
Detectorist. Oh, that could be a new character.
So what did this metal detectorist find?
After 20 years of searching in the same field, he finally struck gold. Mr. Paul Capewell was sweeping land in Little Granson when his metal detector went off. The 59-year-old began digging and unearthed a Roman coin.
Whoa.
Yeah, the coin known as a denarius has been issued by the Emperor Trajan back in 107 AD.
This all sounds like Game of Thrones stuff to me.
After he had recalled all the worn Republican coins from circulation. So
Well, I don't think politics needs to get into it.
the coin is expected to fetch upwards of $8,000 at auction. Mr. Capewell will
20 years.
will split the proceeds from the sale with the field's landowner.
That's a good find.
Yeah.
That works out to about $1 an hour.
Hey, it's not just about.
Hi, I'm pissing it on your parade guy. How are you?
I would imagine detecting isn't just about what you find.
I think you would love it. It's something by yourself.
It's the process.
Yeah. You wouldn't do that?
You take your metal detector.
No, I know. You've got to go get coffee and bikes and everything else.
So boring. You're walking around a field.
Coffee and
for
bikes.
20 years. He finally hears a beep.
It's exciting. Imagine what you'd find. I gifted Chick one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever find anything?
No, I use it every day.
Oh, it's okay that it's not used every day.
Have you ever used it?
What do you mean by ever?
I mean, like ever.
Did you take it out of the box?
Let me tell you this. I know where it is.
Okay.
How about that?
That's fine. That's
a
a
step.
step.
That's a step.
I was happy to gift it to you.
Bring it
Yes,
here.
I was
We'll
happy
take it
to
in the
receive
field.
it. Oh, go out there and find
Yeah,
stuff.
we could see what we find out
I
there.
found a radio tower.
I found where Cookie buries the bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. I'm sure that happens.
Wow. So I just like the word detectorist.
Yeah, it's a good
Yes,
And there's
that
a
is good
show.
word. Yeah.
Yes. Toby Jones and the guy who played Jim on the British version of Office.
Both those guys are good.
Not Jim, no, the other. Actually, I guess he played Rainn Wilson's character on the British.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy's good.
Version.
I thought you watched a show that was like a reality show where people used these and found things. Is that right?
No.
No?
Boy, that's a show.
Yeah, you think those fishing shows are dull.
Boy, you think they use a lot of time recording what they're doing. All right, let's take another pass, shall we? Okay. Oh, we got it. Nope, false alarm.
Can you listen to tunes in those headphones? Anything?
No, you can't hear the tone then if you're listening to tunes.
Oh, you're right.
What's it sound like? Like a hearing test?
Oh, like a beep. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
The guy's cruising the same, and then he has to share it with the guy that owns the land.
Yeah, he's got to split it with him.
That's like the way they rip off these people that find shipwrecks. The nearest country gets half the money. They didn't do jack.
Yeah, screw you guys.
I didn't see them out there spending their money to find this stuff. Well, I'm sorry. Do we have more? What is it? Dick-tector?
No. Well, then let's move on.
That could be your character.
I could be a dick.
Jessica is the Dick-tector.
Mm-hmm.
There's one.
There's one.
I see. She's pointing at us. Oh, you know that hurts.
No, it doesn't. You know.
Bunch of dicks. Work with a bunch of dicks. All right.
A family in India awoke in the middle of the night to find a giant crocodile had broken into their home.
This kind of thing always happens in India.
Lock.
Picked
the lock.
No. A massive reptile entered the home of Rajendra Yadav in the Trikaloki Gadi village, causing the family to flee and alert local authorities.
There's a video of this out there, by the way.
Yeah?
And there's like 20 guys trying to catch this thing. Half of them are in bare feet. If I was going after a crocodile...
You put your shoes on?
I'd put my shoes on.
My steel toes, yeah.
Hopefully you wouldn't be wearing Crocs. Then you would get real mad.
Yeah.
You're wearing us? That is stupid.
Forest Department officials arrived several hours later and were able to tie ropes around the crocodile before removing it from the home.
But there are all these sort of hangers-on standing around.
Just watching?
Yeah. Don't make him mad.
Well, you know what? Speaking of don't make people mad.
Yeah.
Leave out the
right.
I'm sorry. They speak perfect
Keep
English.
selling it.
Honey, where is the doggy?
He didn't take any of the
No, he didn't hear it. He didn't hear any. What has to happen for him to stop?
I kept wondering why he wanted me to read that story.
Can you use those? They should have those.
No, you can't.
Those giant glue traps, that they have. For mice.
Well, you have to get a really big one. Yeah.
Don't walk over there. I put the glue trap there.
Now I want to chalk it.
If a croc breaks into my house, he owns it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
It's yours now.
Bathroom's over there.
Just toss him the keys and run away.
And microwave, hard to find. It's underneath the counter there.
You got to jiggle the handle.
Terribly inconvenient.
Crocodiles can't jiggle handles, though. Their arms are too short.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
Jess, what's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
About $8.
One you're gonna see later, and the other one you'll see after a while.
That's right. That's the difference.
Something about their snouts, I think.
No, one.
True.
That is true, but one unhinges this way. It's how they hinge. It's how their mouths hinge.
I just wanted that joke.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Moving on to food news, hundreds of frozen waffle products have been recalled due to listeria contamination.
Waffle. Remember the waffle whiffer?
You played that one morning.
Waffle.
I was unaware of the waffle whiffer, but
what is it?
Is it the waffle whiffer or the waffle sniffer or what was that?
A waffle sniffer sounds
dirty.
Yeah.
Waffle. Yeah, that's him. He's a bird. Waffle.
Oh, okay.
He's looking for waffle crisp, I think, is what he's looking for.
Oh, okay.
Boy, that was a hell of a cereal. Tasted like syrup.
Yeah, it did.
And it's waffle whiffer.
Waffle whiffer.
Waffle sniffer sounds like some dude that wants to smell unusual folds of fat.
Do you remember?
Hear about the coroner? We had to fire him. He was a waffle sniffer.
Do you remember that? I think it was like an urban legend of the blue waffle disease.
I still don't really know. I remember people talking
They
about.
said it was an STD that would make a woman's look like a blue waffle.
How insane.
Yes, isn't that gross? Yeah, and then you would Google it and you'd look at it, it was gross.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I shared it. Treehouse Foods has said it issued a voluntary recall after discovering possible contamination during testing at its plant. So far, they have been no confirmed illnesses related to the waffles.
Well, that's. I like that guy?
He's crazy, right?
The recalled waffles are sold under a variety of names, including Walmart's Great Value, Target's Good and Gather, as well as private labels Food Lion, Kroger, and Schnucks.
They're all Schnucks. No, it's actually Schnucks. It's a St.
it's
Louis.
Schnucks. Okay.
But there's no reason you wouldn't think it was Schnuck.
What food are you talking about?
Waffles.
Waffle, waffle, waffle.
Oh, you. Why didn't we know what you were doing?
So they may contain listeria.
Yeah, a complete list of the affected products is available on the company's
Listeria,
website.
is that the one where you get
real sick and almost die? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's the one.
Lego my sphincter.
Oh.
Frozen waffles are great. They're
Really?
great. Yep.
Homemade waffles are the way to go.
What a pain in the butt.
No.
No, I just mean you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I will agree with that.
By the way, I got this from Carol B. I heard you guys talking about family sayings and things from your dad.
Yeah, good morning to Carol B.
Carol said, my dad would say, go outside and practice falling down. I'll be out there in a minute.
That's funny.
Yeah. or he'd say, if you keep on, I'm going to stomp a mud hole in you.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Well,
I've heard of that, but not in the parenting.
Thank you very much. No. One last story. Do you have the Paperboy story? I love this.
I do. A British paperboy has retired after 70 years of service.
Well, that's ridiculous. This is a sad story.
82-year-old Joe Wardman
Town maniac.
started working as a paper delivery boy for his father's business, Warman's News Agents, at the age of 11 in 1954.
This I was a paperboy for many, many years. So
How long?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I probably...
You got to deliver later, right? No?
God, 8 years maybe.
Oh, wow.
I did it
okay.
forever.
So into your teen years.
Yeah, three different... To date myself,
Yeah.
I delivered the papers Friday afternoon, November 22nd, 1963.
Oh, wow.
That job got easier when they went from stone to papyrus.
Yes. Well, this guy, I mean, these days, papers are so thin, and of course, he probably has trouble throwing those heavy iPads on the doorstep. A couple of my neighbors still get the paper.
Yeah?
I see it all the time walking the dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if they start piling it up, call somebody.
Yeah, that's
the telltale sign.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a tough gig.
Yeah.
We're getting up super early and
Now, did you also have to collect the money?
Yes, for two of the four. And that's the worst.
How much was it?
Oh God, I forget.
It's going to be like $12 a week.
I want my $2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had to carry this paper punch, and
Did you ride your bike or walk?
I had a bike. I had a Schwinn Tornado with baskets.
Nice.
So yeah,
That's a girl's bike.
It is absolutely a girl's bike.
No, it was a big
Girl's bike, yeah.
large wheeled.
Big girl's bike.
Yeah, I also had a Schwinn Varsity that I bought with my paper route money.
Another girl bike.
So you reinvested into your business?
Yeah, absolutely.
Smart, very smart.
But doing it early in the morning could get kind of scary.
Yeah.
I had to walk by the house of a friend that my friend that had died lived in all the time, and I was always afraid his ghost was going to come out.
Okay.
I'm totally serious.
So you ran?
I would just be I would hold my breath. I'm so stupid. My stupidity began early, and as you can see, it's now mature.
Yeah. I think it set you up for this job, getting up early.
But then when I got older, one time
makes more sense than the stuff you're upset about it now.
One time this is the sad part is I could actually give this person's name, but I won't. I was delivering the paper, and these people had kind of a pergola kind of a thing.
Okay.
And it's sort of hard to explain. But anyway, I'm walking underneath that after I walked up to the front door and dropped the paper, and it's probably 6 or probably 5 in the morning, God knows. And when guy that was I was in high school, and it was a twin, one of the twins from the place old school I'd gone to, and he was servicing the young lady who lived there.
That's pretty rad.
Who
Before school, huh?
yeah, and talk about ballsy.
Yeah.
Her parents were obviously home, and
Yeah. Well, pregame.
I still remember her name.
But you're not going to say.
No, I can't.
Okay.
She was famous for her bosom, shall we say.
Oh,
okay.
Is it
Jugsy?
Lynette? Was it Lynette?
Was it Lynette?
First name was Debbie. I can't remember.
It wasn't Debbie Yabo, was it?
Almost.
The amazing Debbie Yabo.
Oddly enough, her last name very close to that.
Is that where shirtless girl? Young Debbie Yabo.
No, that's one of Bob's, I think.
Okay.
Let's see. Her name is very similar to a famous comedian. I'll put it that way.
Ah, all right.
Which is probably, God knows where she is now. That scared the hell out of me.
I bet.
Pitch black, all of a sudden, the guy right behind you.
I hope Debbie Carlin is doing okay.
Okay. No. But anyway, congratulations to this guy for being a paperboy for 70 years.
Yeah, he retired in 2011 and continued to volunteer, dropping off papers, and he dropped off his last paper to the White Lion Pub last month.
Is it Debbie Rock?
No. I mean, you get they used to have these, you'd get these envelopes when your papers would be bundled at the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And
did Debbie Pryor like that?
No, it was not Debbie Pryor.
Oh, okay.
What about Debbie Klein?
It was not. I feel like it was. You'd get complaints in these like bright yellow envelopes.
Yeah.
Complaint.
Oh.
And it would be, my paper got wet. I had to walk to get it.
And what did Debbie Eddie Izzard say?
She said, I wish I'd had Raycon earbuds when I was delivering those papers. I wouldn't have been so scared.
That's right. And that's where Raycon earbuds come in. They're, what doesn't cause a fuss in your home. It's the Raycon earbuds. Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds. They connect and work without any drama. And now Raycon has a brand new product update. They've added new features to make it even more easy to use, like everyday earbuds now feature 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, let you pair with 2 devices at once. New quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery, and active noise cancellation. And available in new fun colors like blush violet, forest green, plus Raycons come with a 30-day guarantee. So if you need to return them, that's pretty easy too. Stop the fuss. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 20 to 50% off site-wide. That's up to 50% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. Those Raycons are the best. Check them out. And they're about half the price of the other ones that keep falling out of your ears. Coming up, a little bit of an important history lesson and a quiz. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Last time you were here, Eric, you impressed us with your musical skills. You,
that's right. You are a manualist.
Manualist. I am. Now, for those that don't know what that means, manualism is the art of manipulating one's hands to make. There you go. To make that sound.
That wasn't me yet. I didn't.
There we go.
You must be.
Sorry, excuse
me.
me.
You must kick ass
at parties. That was my no hands.
Yeah, I know the chicks dig this.
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, if you're at a party.
Yeah, this is my go-to on a first date.
I'm gonna say, if you're at a party and you see Eric and there's a big group of guys hanging around him, this is what they're doing.
Wow.
They're looking for that, and then my Dungeons and Dragons kit too. I'm doing that.
So,
give us a sample.
All right, there you go.
I see the group of guys laughing now at the party.
What?
Wow. While the girls are all over there rolling their eyes.
That is amazing. Have you ever been laid doing that?
Brian Johnson, first, the lead singer of AC/DC. For those of you who never heard him, he's like a pirate.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time tonight, right? Hey, matey, we're going to ross up shore and give him a nice concert. Like, go down and have it. He can like it. Yeah. He goes. He
sounds like.
He comes and he goes, Jimmy, me son, I'm somewhere in Europe, and someone said that there's a guy named Jimmy Brewer doing the hokey pokey. Goes, I challenge you to come up on stage with me at the show I'm doing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sounds amazing. Right? Sounds amazing.
Right.
We're at a club and he's doing a benefit. And so some of the guys from AC/DC and Deep Purple and all this jazz. And Brian Johnson goes up on stage and we rehearse for about an hour. He's like, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to bring you out. And I'm like, are they going to like this? Oh, they're going to love it. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. I said, okay. All right. Well, when do I know to go? The guy will come and he come and get you and you'll be on the side of the stage. He come and get you. All right. So I'm on the side of the stage and I get engulfed in the show. Lights go down. The first song. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow. They're playing Shoot the Thrill. The floor's rocking. Next song. Back in black. Chicks are now climbing men's shoulders. I want a better view. Third song, it's silent for like an hour, it's about 3 minutes, and then the bongs of the bell. Bong, bong, I'm playing house bells. Place is ready to riot. And the guy comes and gets me, and he's like, all right, kid, get on the side of the stage. Hokey pokey right after hell's bells. All right. I said, no. He's like, yeah, no, they're going to love it. They're going to love it. So I'm literally watching them like, Satan coming to you. Hell's bells. Like, there's no way that puts your left foot in, your left foot out is gonna go up.
Oh my God.
It is a nice neighborhood, but we're on the backside of the South Pasadena, so a little close. So although it's nice, the crime starts just to the other side of us, and we had some police activity in our neighborhood not too long ago.
I see.
And obviously, a little scary. I'm supposed to be the defender of the home. Currently, with a vitamin D deficiency, it does take a little bit of the edge off your confidence.
Yeah.
Well, if someone breaks in your house, when your first concern is not the burglar, but did he leave the front door open so a strong wind could snap you like peanut brittle?
Sure, I understand.
But a buddy of mine, someone broke into his house, and he did not react the way he thought he was going to.
What did he do?
Well, what he did was he hid.
Oh,
really?
And so now he got terrified. He wants to buy a gun to defend his home, and he's never used a gun before in his life. And I was trying to convince him. I said, you don't need a gun to defend you. You're not a gun guy. What you need is a baseball bat.
Yeah.
The baseball bat is the perfect home defense weapon because any idiot can swing a baseball bat. Because you don't have to be baseball good. You just have to be pinata good is all you have to be.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, the more spastic and unstable you are, the deadlier you appear to the intruder.
Right.
Exactly. So a gun in and of itself is a dangerous weapon. You could be handling a gun and accidentally shoot yourself, but no one has ever been cleaning a baseball bat and accidentally beat themselves to death.
True enough.
If that does happen, that's an acceptable loss. Let that man go.
Yes.
That's very true.
Now, in my fantasy of, defending the home, is usually I'm kicking some serious butt, and then there's usually like a catchy phrase at the end. Tag it with something. Even if the guy's got his foot on my chest, I'll look up at him and say, well, I guess that was easier than even you anticipated.
James P. Connolly. All the great concerts, et cetera, by going to Q95.com. And once again, your shot at $1,000 of Monster Cash.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Jess Hooker, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Dude Wipes sportscaster From the Dude Wipe Sports Desk, Chick McGee. You haven't even, you did so well with your shoe-in picks. Come on, let's give yourself a little bit of credit.
37 and 28 against the spread so far.
Yeah.
The last 3 weeks, I picked every game. So we'll see what happens this coming week.
Okay, if you want to pick against the Chickster, go to Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks at bobandtom.com/contest. You can win that Steven Singer gift certificate for $500 while you're at it.
Step up, jerk.
Do you want to improve? That's it. I like that kind of hostility. There you go.
Oh, it's a competition. Let's go.
Let's go.
Bring it.
bobandtom.com/contest. Also, check out something cool and new from Orange Insoles. This is tremendous. You could win a 4K smart TV and a beautiful wooden dartboard, courtesy of Orange Insoles. Right now, speaking of courtesy, we would like to introduce this gentleman.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
I don't know if you guys saw this story that humans eat more bananas than monkeys.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had a monkey.
You eat a monkey.
I like it.
Yeah, very good. Very. Time now to learn a little something in the form of a. This is a good one. No, this is
a big day.
Actually, beautiful. In 1797, Jess Hooker, André Jacques Garnerin.
Oh, invented gonorrhea. Yeah.
Became the first person to do what, based on an idea conceived by Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, I know.
You do?
I think.
André Jacques Garnerin became the first person to do this. The idea had originally came from Leonardo da Vinci.
I like watching Chick do the charades and act it out.
Is it hot air balloon?
Close.
Close.
Okay.
Parachute.
Oh.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Da Vinci came up with that, huh?
Yeah, he thought of it, yeah.
Huh.
And a frog was the first.
He never did it. Da Vinci thought of it. Da Vinci, to me, sounds like somewhat of a card. He would sit around and think of things for his friends to do.
Yeah.
You know,
why don't you try this?
Yeah, here. Go get a sheet and
jump out of the tree.
Yeah, jump out of the tree.
What you do? By the way,
Paisan.
You know, this guy actually sadly died 28 years later in a balloon accident. But,
oh my!
There it is.
That's where okay.
But I mean,
I knew he was in.
How much courage would that take? Don't you love watching those clips of the early days of people trying to invent airplanes?
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
And they collapse into the ones where the guy flaps his wings.
I know we've got a lot of video now, of course, with all the social media. But is there still anything funnier than the big fat guy getting hit in the stomach with the cannonball?
That's really amazing.
Is that just amazing?
And that was real.
That's real, and it was solid gold. Every single
one take
wonder. He had goggles on. Remember that?
Watch some good old classic Buster Keaton. All that stuff real. This is a good one. 1897, Josh Arnold. This opened in London. The first of what would be many.
1897?
1897. This was the first one.
Madame Tussauds.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been my guess.
It was the first car dealer in the world.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and they, by the way, it's my understanding they would offer you. They'll take any trade-in.
Push it, pull it, tow it, doesn't matter.
Whatever. And if you see the ad, there's one of those crazy, I forget what you call those things. The
tube men?
The tube men, yeah, but there's a guy next to it with bellows. Just pumping away. Yeah.
What are the names of those cars that are specifically for taxis in England? They don't sell them, or they're all
I don't know.
Specific brands.
Do they still pleasure to go in?
Yeah.
Do they still have those?
Yeah. As far as 2018, they did.
Okay, I don't know. In 1907.
I got one. That's right. It was
okay. This is an easy one, Miss Hooker.
Okay.
The merging of circuses. Okay. Ringling Brothers.
Right.
The greatest show on earth.
Yeah.
Merged with what?
Barnum and Bailey.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Barnum and Bailey Circus.
It's a big long name. Ringling Brothers.
And they're back.
Yeah.
But without animals.
They're ethical,
That's the new thing.
Yeah.
Now they just beat
lot of
people.
gymnasts.
Yeah, just people.
Yeah. Okay.
Whip the clowns. 5 minutes. Get out there.
Here's one for Chick.
I wonder how clowns feel about all of a sudden it's kind of they've Don't you think there are more people that are scared of clowns and find them amusing?
Seemingly, yeah.
I don't know. I think that's one of those personality trait things. People who are uninteresting. Oh, I'm scared of clowns. Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, calm down.
Okay.
I know clowns. There was kind of an anti-Ronald McDonald thing among clowns.
Really?
Yeah.
Like he sold out? Yeah.
Yeah. We've had a couple of clowns in here, and former clowns.
I'll do anything for a burger. Yeah, whatever, Ronnie.
Okay.
Upset at the fame of Ronald McDonald.
I'm not kidding.
That's hysterical.
Okay, Chick, this is for you. The Brooklyn Dodgers beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
What year was this?
1939 in the first televised pro football game. What network?
It's not one that is it one that's around today still? It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go NBC.
Correct.
Okay.
The Brooklyn Dodgers.
I thought it might have been the De Kuiper Network or whatever.
yeah.
But the Brooklyn Dodgers, obviously a football team.
What was one of those TV networks that I can never remember the name?
Oh, like the
Dumont.
Yeah.
Dumont. Yeah. I think Milton Berle was on Dumont, now that I think about it.
Man. We've still had quite a few networks these days, like cable channels that go away.
Sure.
Like that didn't Versus become something. Anyway.
Vice and Spike.
Anyway, this is the first pro football game, by the way. It was in black and white.
Oh.
Except in the field.
Oh.
It was white, I'm guessing.
Oh, right.
Vastly different than today. Happy birthday, the great Christopher Lloyd.
Marty.
1.21
gigawatts.
One of the great performances of all time. And lastly, happy birthday to Jonathan Lipnicki.
Oh.
You know who he is, Pat?
Jonathan, the kid from a sitcom?
Yeah, from Jerry Maguire, born in 1990. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.